Finally, guys. Hey, sorry, a little bit of technical difficulties there. I actually purchased the pay-per-view off the UFC pay-per-view site this time and had some technical difficulties. But we're going to have a few beers. We're going to sit back and enjoy the fights together and enjoy each other's commentary. Feel free to comment down below. And let's just everybody be respectful and have a good time. Alright. How's it going, guys? Who's on there? What's up, Walt? Here we go, man. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, man. I actually bought the pay-per-view this time on the UFC.tv. Holly by 4th round KO. I think that's a good call. I think I said 3rd or 4th round in my video. I think we're on the same page there. Man, I'm excited to actually get to watch the stream that's not freezing on me every 3 seconds too. Yeah, I'm excited for this fight. This is going to be a great one right here between Carlos Condit. What's up, Fred? I'm glad you're able to join us. Everybody grab a beer. Thank you for the like. What's everybody drinking tonight? If you go on Instagram, type in UFC 209, you can see people posting videos and see what happens. Oh yeah, I can see that, but I got this in a special way that I might have to tell you in a message. Number 219, hashtag 219. Thanks, Walt. But I don't want to say it on here because I don't want to get it kicked off, but I will just say I got the pay-per-view for $14.95 from the UFC. So if you don't feel like paying ever, well, it says Condit looking a little slow. It's the special broadcaster's discount. Turn your headphones up, son, if you're getting upset. Good deal. Yes, it is, Walt. Yes, it is. After the video, I'll put a link to my email. If anybody wants to give me their email or give me a link to that email, I will tell you how I got this for $14.95. And it is completely 100% legal. All right, Condit and Magny. Who do we got in this one? Who do you guys have in this one? I got Condit. I got Condit in the 2nd round by knockout. Although Neil Magny's definitely no slouch. And you get all the pay-per-view. Yes, Walt. From what I see, yes. Like I said, I can't talk about it on here, but I will leave my email. Condit TKO. Yep, that's what I'm calling. Grabbing something, he's never just on his back waiting for you. He's doing something with everything he gets. Right now, he's just making it tricky. Oh, Magny's standing there on the top. Condit just, yeah, he's just trying to make it hard for him to get down on him. I don't think Condit's really rehearsed in leg locks. Oh, and Magny gets into his guard there. I don't think Magny's in any danger of being submitted by Condit here. Neil Magny's pretty good on the ground. He's a black belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And Condit stands right up. Condit's always had a really good takedown defense. He even popped up a couple times against George, but Magny takes him down again. You gotta wonder if you're gonna see some ring rust. Condit's been out for, I want to say, a year and a half, 2 years. So I mean, some people I hear don't believe in ring rust. I don't know. I don't know if you want to call it ring rust. I think there's definitely something to mentally preparing you for doing something. There's a difference between shooting baskets in your yard and going out and playing basketball. There's a difference, and whatever you want to call it, there's certainly an advantage to getting in the ring. Hello, Dean. Hey, thank you for getting on. Thanks for coming on, man. Merry Christmas. Late Merry Christmas. Hey, Zoltan, how's it going? Happy New Year. What you drinking tonight, Zoltan? I know you're having a beer. And they're just in the stand-up. Nice leg kick from Neil. I'm impressed with Neil Magny so far. Not a lot going on here, but he's definitely winning this round. This would be a huge win for him. So, Condit, former interim champion, he would have been champion if it wouldn't have been for GSP being around for so many years. But yeah, he's one of the best fighters in the welterweight division in history, probably. I gotta say, I like Carlos Condit, but I'd be pretty happy for Neil Magny. This would definitely be a feather in his cap. Carlos Condit's actually a really cool guy. He's the first UFC fighter that my son David met. He actually got his autograph. We went to UFC in Seattle. What UFC number was that in Seattle, David? Do you remember? I don't remember what UFC it was, but Carlos Condit at the weigh-in actually stood around and autographed for hours. And I got an interesting story there. Carlos Condit's out there giving out interviews. Beer, I had my Magny pick. Condit looking good, though. David, Dean says hi. Hi, Dave. Come say hi, David. Come say hi to Dean. Come say hi to Grandpa Dean. Come say hi to Grandpa Dean.
Hey.
He's watching. Hey, I was just telling him about our story of our first UFC when you got to meet Carlos Condit and got his autograph.
Yeah.
Do you remember who else was there?
Yeah, it was Vanderlei, right?
No, Anderson Silva. So there was a group of people.
Okay.
No, it was Anderson Silva. There was a group of people down at the bottom after the weigh-in that went down there. Nothing was announced, and I start to look and I see this bald head, and it's Anderson Silva in the Key Arena,
People were signed up
and he's signing autographs. And we get in line, so we run back down there. We would have gotten it. We ran back down there. We had no idea Anderson Silva was going to be there.
We waited in line for a bit.
There was no announcement.
We were towards the. We were almost there when almost through the line when he called someone out from further back in line and at it, which was fine. It was probably a friend of his, and then we stopped like 2 people short of getting a signature.
David had like one person in front of him from meeting Anderson Silva. We were right there, and he turned around and left. And it was just, it was awesome for him to get Carlos Condit's autograph, but would have been nice to meet Anderson. I would have liked to have met Anderson Silva, but so I become a little kid around those things. Babylon TV. What fight is on right now? It's Neil Magny versus Carlos Condit at Babylon. And I think Neil Magny's got the first round. I would say not a lot of action, but Carlos Condit definitely didn't do anything. So I'm going to go grab another tasty beverage, and I'm going to leave David in the seat for a second since we're in between rounds. He's trying to get away.
I was going to go and grab you your tasty beverage.
That might be considered Carlos needs to be first. Double right hands, get Neil on his heels, and he's right about that. Let's see if he follows up with Greg said. He's got to be first this round and not let Neil go first. That's basically what happened that whole first round.
Magny still seems pretty aggressive. He keeps throwing combos and missing them. Like,
oh, nice leg kick from Magny. Magny has really good leg kicks, and Condit, of course, one of the best kickers, you know, in the welterweight history. Neil Magny also has a very good tie clinch, though. He's a couple inches shorter than Condit. Korean Superboy versus Jeremy Stevens sound exciting. Yes, it does. God, I love both those guys. God, that's an exciting fight. That's coming into the new year. That's probably in the top 5 fights, the fights that I'm looking forward to. Oh, Carlos Condit goes to the leg kick. Magny picks him up, but he's got him in that clinch up against the fence. And there he's going with those knees. See, if Condit were a few inches shorter, I think you would see Neil Magny really try that tie clinch. He has a great tie clinch, but if you've seen Anderson Silva do, you know, the way he kneed practically to death Rich Franklin and Chris Lieben, you know that a height advantage is a huge advantage, and Magny's a couple inches shorter than Condit, I think. So that extra, those couple inches definitely help with leverage. And the referee might break them up here in a minute because they're just kind of... Magny's just kind of holding... Oh, and Magny slams Condit to the ground. How big an upset would this be? I haven't checked the odds on this. I didn't check the odds on this fight, but I'd imagine they got to be probably 3-1. Easy. This will be a big upset. Condit's trying to kick Magny off, trying to get back up. Like I said, he's great at popping back up, but Magny's on top of him, and he's he was in half guard. Now he's in Carlos Condit's guard. But you will not, most likely, I believe, see Neil Magny getting in submission trouble on the ground. It looks like Carlos Condit's kind of going for a Kimura there. Neil Magny's not in any danger here. His jiu-jitsu is superior to Carlos's Condit's. Not that a fighter can't submit someone with superior jiu-jitsu. How's it going, Alex? Sultan, Magny never gets tired. No, he doesn't. God, that guy he's like the Energizer Bunny. He almost reminds me of a, God, who's the guy I'm thinking of? Oh, nice stand-up punches here. The lighter weight guy, the crazy guy with the crazy hair. It's like 135 pounds. Schman, just tuning now into the fight. Hey, Cap from Capitol Heights, how's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. Who's winning, Alex? I said, Magny's winning these first 2 rounds. He's got a couple takedowns. It's not super eventful. Condit just landed right over the top, and Magny's going to get him right back in the clinch. And the story of this has really been Neil Magny able to get underhooks on Condit and control the clinch and get some takedowns. He's clinching with him a lot. He's got a smart game plan. Anybody know the odds out there? I'm not looking on online, but this has got to be a pretty big upset, I would say, if Neil Magny ends up getting this. And, another takedown for Magny. 33 seconds left in the round, and this is a dominant performance from Neil Magny. Another slam from Magny. Not the most exciting fight you're ever going to see. He's got a game plan, but definitely dominant. Carlos Condit has done almost absolutely nothing. He's trying to flip his arm around. He's trying to get Magny in an arm, but Magny's in no danger here. His jiu-jitsu is just too good, and he's going to rain down some strikes on Condit. And that's the end of the second round, and Neil Magny is up resounding 2-1.
And here we see exactly as Dom predicted, Neil Magny.
I don't see how any ref could have Carlos Condit winning either one of those first 2 rounds. It's possible. We've seen some bad decisions in the past, but this is in the United States. This isn't Michael Bisping in England against Anderson Silva, so one of the worst decisions I've ever seen when if you watch that fight on UFC Fight Pass, Anderson Silva actually knocked Michael Bisping out twice in regulation. The referee did not stop the fight. And somehow they end up giving Michael Bisping a decision. He goes on and wins the title over Rockhold, and just a complete robbery. Anderson dominated that fight. Silva won. Yeah, definitely, Cap. I got respect for Bisping. He's a tough son of a bitch. And he's got a limited skill set. He's got excellent endurance. Nobody in the game works harder. So no knock on Michael Bisping at all. As far as his work ethic and his fighting, but he definitely did not win that fight. Zoltan, British and Brazilian judges super biased. Yes, very much. Magny about to win decision. I totally agree, Cap. Yeah, I mean, unless Condit's able to pull out one of those crazy head kick knockouts, and I'm just not seeing it. Condit has not gotten in rhythm for even a few seconds this entire fight. You can believe in ring rust or not believe in ring rust. Carlos Condit is not fighting a good fight right now. He's not fighting like Carlos Condit of old. And Magny's just picking him off. He's accurately landing jabs on the outside. He's catching the kicks when Carlos Condit throws them. Condit went for a body kick there, but he didn't get everything into it, and Magny throws a front kick right back. Even though Condit's a little taller, and I think his range is a little longer. Oh, nice leg kick from Magny. Magny is using his range really good, and the standing elbow there. Very underutilized weapon.
Octagon rust. Carlos just seems off on his feet. It just doesn't seem like he's got his timing right, like right there. It's all range.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan, if you guys aren't listening to this on, just said, oh, Neil Magny lands an elbow over the top, just said, it seems like Carlos Condit, his timing is off, and that's kind of what I was trying to say. It's definitely, that's where I'm seeing the same thing. And, you know, it's disappointing for Condit, but I'm very happy for Magny right now. He's dominating this fight, and Magny's going for another takedown. Walt says, I don't think Condit was as motivated as in the past. I agree. I'm hoping you're watching a free stream of this and wasn't stupid enough to pay for it, says Big Willie. We don't talk about those things on here. Of course I paid for it. Oh, nice jabs. And as far as the timing and the striking, Condit is off on his defense too. He's getting hit a lot. And Neil Magny is no world beater. I mean, he's a good fighter, but he's a borderline gatekeeper. He's a good fighter, but he's not a guy that's going to challenge for the championship anytime soon. And Condit is not able to deal. Oh, Condit's going for some body shots here and some elbows. Body kick. Condit's going for it all right now. He's coming forward, and he knows he's only got a couple minutes left, and he's going for the kill here. But Magny weathered it, and Magny's got him pushed up against the... Oh, Superman punch from Condit, and he lands it. Nice leg kick from Magny. Leg kick back from Condit. Condit definitely needs a finish here. He's losing badly on the cards. Just Magny landing those leg kicks at will. And when you have the better takedowns and you're the guy throwing the leg kicks, that's a huge advantage. Magny lands a spinning kick to the body there. Nothing huge here for Magny. Nothing that's going to knock him out. But he's just landing solid shots. He lands a couple solid jabs there. He catches Condit's front kick as he throws it and hits him. I had to search for like 20 minutes to find a stream, but I finally did. Awesome, Cap. That's nice. Cyborg will win via fucking murder, Alex says. I'm actually definitely going for Holly Holm in that one. Condit's coming forward here again. He's going to try to, one last bum rush here, and he is definitely rushing. He lands a couple shots. Man, he gets a clinch. Who do you think won the Khabib fight? Khabib. Does Big Willie? Yeah, I think Khabib could have a little bit of ring rust too, and Magny gets another takedown and seals his dominant victory here. I think 23 seconds left in the round. I think this is probably where it will end. I'm gonna say Khabib, probably by third round knockout or submission. Cat says I give Holly a chance, but Cyborg will win. And I'm sure Cyborg's the odds-on favorite. Hey, SK, how's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. Grab a beer, man. You watching the stream? Looks like, I don't know if you're just watching the Neil Magny Carlos Condit fight here, but Neil Magny just gave Carlos Condit a schooling. Zoltan said, your stream is way behind or something? I'm on next fight walkout already. Whoa. Let me check into that. Can I borrow your phone for a second, honey? I'm filming on my phone. Apparently they're saying I am behind. Can you fast forward to current? Yeah, I paid for the stream. Yeah, your stream is a little behind, Cap says. Alex, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, that's just a theme. That's called stream lag. How far behind is it?
3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I was behind about 3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I started late because I was having some technical difficulties with getting at the start. So I think it just started at the beginning, and I'm caught up now. Thank you very much for letting me know that. That's very helpful. I was starting to wonder if my stream was behind on YouTube on the phone, or if it was behind actually on the TV. But it was behind on the TV, which is a much easier fix. My awesome brother-in-law, the personal trainer, just bought me the UFC game for Xbox One. And I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. SK says, how many beers down are we? I'm just on my second, SK. I learned a couple streams back that I got a little heavy in, and I think it affected my commentary. So we're gonna try to. I'm about halfway through the second. But I'm going to try not to get too out of control. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of fights to go. So if I drink 2 beers a fight, yeah, I'm not going to be as sharp by the end of this. And I've been out of Alpha Brain lately. And that's not a plug because they're a sponsor of mine. If you don't take Alpha Brain, I know a lot of you listen to Joe Rogan. I highly endorse the supplement Alpha Brain for brain fog, for concentration. If you don't know anything about nootropics, look into nootropics. I know this sounds like an advertisement, and hopefully I don't lose a few of you, but seriously, try it once. Yeah, you missed it, Mike. Holly just kicked Cyborg's head into orbit. Yeah, I don't think so, Fred. Zoltan, I went on control on beers early the other day and ate a huge meal, so I was tired and passed out during prelims. That's awesome, Zoltan. I'm glad you're awake now. Grab some coffee or an energy drink. Still nursing this cold. I was nursing this cold a week ago. Now it's just pissing me off. So I'm a little nasally today. I apologize for that, but God, I hope I'm about the end of this thing. So, hey, David. Home, huge underdog in betting. Yeah, and I would go for home. I would pick up. Can you turn that down just a little bit? I don't want to get in trouble for having the audio on here. I don't know if you guys could hear the audio too much, but if you could, sorry, I'm going to have them turn it down. Why don't you go to about 10 so I can hear it, but it's not super loud. Fred says, who you got on this card, Mike? Ooh. I'm gonna go with the Spars on this one. Carla Spars was a beast. That's it. But I don't remember watching Cynthia Cavillo fight, actually. I haven't watched a lot of Invicta. I think she fought someone in Invicta. I got Cavillo. Yeah, I just haven't seen Cavillo fight Zoltan, so I'll be honest on that one. You know, I work 50 to 70 hours a week, depending on the week recently, so I'm not as up on fighting as I would like to be, but I think I'm pretty up on it for what I do. Brandon 24, what are you wearing? SK Cavill by submission. Don't go off on me. I am not an unpatriotic person, but I am wearing a Marshawn Lynch jersey. So I like this time in Seattle. Cavillo Lego says 7. How's it going, 7? Oh, Wild Smooth. Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, I'm a big fan of his running style, Wild Smooth, and his interview style for that matter. So I'm just here so I don't get fined, boss. Lynch is the best, says Cap. I'm here so I won't get fined, says 7. That's right. Big fan of his. Thanks, Cap. Yeah, one of my favorite running backs for sure. Blount versus Marshawn UFC fight. Oh, God, could you imagine Marshawn Lynch in a UFC cage? He's only 29-30. And that's why John Jones is such a fucking beast. And I know he's got all this controversy hanging around him right now, but he was a guy who was good at fighting that came from an excellent athletic pedigree. Both his brothers are highly successful professional football players, and that's what happens when you get some skills in the hands of these guys that have got the pedigrees and they're super athletic. I've heard people say they'd like to see LeBron James in the UFC, and I think he probably won a couple fights, honestly. You know, he's a very athletic guy. Carlos Esparza here, number 9 in the world. Getting her ready here, getting the Vaseline on. Yeah, I'm going with Carla. I'm gonna say this one probably goes to a decision. I'm gonna say Carla Esparza gets a lot of takedowns unless she gets caught in some kind of crazy submission. I think she probably wins the fight. But like I said, I don't know a whole lot about Cavillo, so I could be completely wrong on this one. But it's funner to call the winner in every fight, so I'll continue to do so. Hey, and I like the music she's coming down to here. Number 6 ranked, Cynthia Cavillo. So I was just talking about you, Andrew. That's my brother-in-law, the personal trainer. He's going to kick my ass for drinking beer here pretty soon. SK, which fight you prefer, Conor versus Khabib or Conor versus Ferguson?
No, I'm a different kind of personal.
You going to turn the camera around, boss? Yeah, sorry, Island. I would be kicked off immediately, though. If you look on YouTube right now, you will not find any live streams, and there's a very good reason for that. The UFC's cracked down on this pay-per-view more than any pay-per-view in the past, from what I can see. A couple UFC's past, especially DC, John Jones too. A lot of live streams got through on YouTube, and UFC was not happy, and they've actually had some conversations with Google and YouTube, and they got their moderators out there, and they got YouTube to get some moderators on it. So, sorry, but it's not worth getting kicked off. You'd only see a few seconds of the fight before it'd be gone. No, my brother-in-law, the personal trainer, though, he's actually moving in with me for a while and help me get in shape. I want to start lifting some weights again. I've been looking at maybe getting back into some jiu-jitsu. I don't know. But, so we'll just do beer a couple times a week. Beer enhances your jiu-jitsu, right? That 2-beer phrase. I'm pretty sure that's a rule. Cynthia Cavillo and Carla Esparza, both 30 years old. Cavillo, 3 inches taller at 5'4". Reach advantage just about the same, though. Cavillo's just got a 1-inch reach advantage. The good fights will be up right after they finish. Thanks for doing the commentary, Island Life. Hey, thank you very much for tuning in, Island Life. I really appreciate it. I hope you subscribe. I really enjoy doing UFC commentary. A lot of different reviews and news, breaking news stories that I do on my channel, and I've been in retail almost 20 years. This is really what I want to do for a living. If I can make, even 40 grand a year off it, I'd be super excited. So I really appreciate everybody that tunes into this, everybody that subscribes, likes, comments. You guys, it means a lot to me, seriously. It means a lot to be able to do something that you actually enjoy. And I know it's going to sound cheesy for a minute, but I'm going to take a second out and say, if you're doing a job that you don't enjoy and you dread going to work every day, I live in Anacortes, Washington. Go Hawks! Go Hawks! Island Life! Yeah. You're close to me, bro. Zoltan says, congrats, your last video got a ton of views. Thank you, Zoltan. I was super surprised by that. I had over 11,000 views on, I guess I just kind of got that scoop on the John Jones story pretty early. And I got over 11,000 views doing a commentary video out of my car. And I was probably more surprised than anyone. But thank you very much. And thank you to everybody that watched that, commented on it, liked it. And definitely to all my subscribers. Oh, and these guys are going to go right at it. Oh, that's what's awesome when you see a woman fight. You almost never see a boring female fight in the UFC. Whether it ends in finish or not, you're going to see quick scrappiness. Just throwing some punches in the center of the ring. A lot of misses so far. Trying to find some range, just 30 seconds in.
She is a taller girl. She's also got better ability to move in and out. She's moving in.
Zoltan says, the last Faris Harig fight was boring, though. Yes, it was. You got Khabib or Edson? I got Khabib on that one, Island. Who do you got? I got Khabib. I'm going to say by third round knockout. But Edson Barboza could definitely take it. I mean, he's a dangerous striker for sure. For sure. And Cavillo gets takedown, and she's on top in a dominant position here. She's in the half guard, actually. Yeah, Sparza wrestle on her back. That's Cavillo got the advantage standing up. It's a toss-up on the ground. Yeah, this is an interesting fight, Cap, for sure. I could see Cavillo already filling out the range. I want Khabib to win to eventually fight Conor. So do I. I want to see him knock Conor out. Probably Khabib GSP finish. Would like to see Edson spin kick, though. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Whoever comes out of that, I'm not saying that I'm not a Conor McGregor fan, but he could be knocked down a notch. Whoever comes out of that, I'd like to see him fight Conor McGregor, and I'd like to see him knock him the fuck out. And Cavillo, she's just working from the full guard to the half guard here. She's active in the guard, so the referee's not calling it first. She's going for a side mount, back in the full guard. Carla Esparza's got a good game, good ground game too. She's not going to get caught in any silly submissions. She's actually going for an armbar from the bottom here. Not a lot of danger, I don't think, here for Cavillo though. Yeah, she's doing exactly what she needs to be doing. She's pushing right into the armbar. Oh, she's starting to straighten out when you start to see... Oh, and she's out of it. But, yeah, it's a 50-50 shot. When you see somebody start trying to get submitted in an armbar and you see them rise up to try to slam the person, it starts to get to be about a 50-50 game. Somebody's either going to get slammed or somebody's going to get submitted. But Cavillo's in a dominant side mount now, and she looks very comfortable. Cavillo definitely winning this first round, and Esparza paid for taking a chance there. She gave up side mount. Dana fucked up letting Conor fight Mayweather. Open Pandora's box. He knows Oops. Sorry. He knows that greed got the better of the new owners for that one-time payday. For sure, Island Life 83. I think that was one of the biggest mistakes in the history of the UFC. That was, in my mind, that was one of the stupidest things they could do. Yes, the Conor fight was good short-term, horrible long-term. I totally agree, Cap. And I'll be the first one to say, against the greatest boxer in the history of the world, Sultan said, do girls wear cups? No, they don't wear cups. But, Conor against the greatest boxer in the history of the world, he made me proud that night. I was impressed with how well he held his own. But I also think Mayweather's probably going to beat him every time. Now, could he go in there and beat Paulie Malignaggi? Quite possibly, and that would be very profitable for him, especially on St. Patrick's Day, like a lot of people have talked about. And Cavillo's on top of Esparza, and she's raining down some punches. Now she's got her. She had her back for a minute. She's going for a choke, and in transition, Esparza gets back up on top. That was a very entertaining scramble there. That's something you see more in the women divisions, I think, and definitely just more in the lightweights. Paulie would fuck up Conor in boxing. What do you think, Cap? I don't even like Paulie. What do you think, Cap? Do you think Floyd carried Conor? Big Boy Stock. Conor has never defended a title. Floyd threw the first 3 rounds by throwing 5 punches around. The fight was a joke. Seeing that was kind of my question for you guys out there, is if, did Conor throw those first rounds? And there's betting that goes into every round, so that's a huge accusation. And Al Bernstein, longtime commentator, he didn't carry Conor. He had a smart started to be defensive till Conor got tired, and he did the same thing again. Do you think Mayweather kept Conor in the fight? I thought it was a dog and pony show. Paulie G was paid to make Conor look good and sell tickets. Quite possibly, that knockout footage was pretty suspect. It was a smart move. I mean, if it was a smart move. But when you get into talking about throwing fights or throwing rounds in a boxing match that people are betting on, you're talking about highly illegal activity. And Al Bernstein, who's been a boxing commentator for over 20 years, I believe. I've been watching him since I was a kid. He commentated for ESPN, I believe Showtime. Actually came out and said he believed Conor carried him. Floyd bet on himself to win within 10 rounds. Tells you all you needed to know. I did not realize that, Big Willie. For those of you who don't know, in boxing, Floyd carried him, Cap said. Yeah. And I'm starting to get that feeling more, I guess. I was really excited the night of the fight because I was just so amazed and excited to see that Conor was standing in there with a legitimate professional boxer that's considered the best of all time. But the more I think about it, the more that makes sense. But yeah, when Al Bernstein said that Mayweather carried him, that was a huge accusation from one of the most reputable boxing commentators in the history of the sport. That guy's been around for a long time. Cap Floyd. Sorry, guys, I'm falling behind comments there. I thought it was Floyd didn't fight him regular. Floyd couldn't got touched if he wanted to. But nope, he wanted to go forward the whole fight to put on a show, Cap said. And he kind of even said that. I thought McGregor and Chad Mendes was fixed. The Fertittas are old school Vegas Mafia. I thought that was a reason they sold. Cap said he said it before the fight. Dallas, actually, I'm pretty sure he tried to place that bet, but wasn't allowed to bet on himself because it was his own promotion. That makes sense. Dallas, that makes sense. Happy New Year, everyone. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jawad, and thank you for turning in, man. I appreciate it. If I'm mispronouncing your last name, I sincerely apologize. But Happy New Year to everyone. I don't know what you guys' plans are for tomorrow, but Saturday, New Year's Eve, this is some pretty good plans. Esparza lands a good right there. And Carla goes for a takedown, but Cavillo makes her pay for it, clinches, and then throws a knee. Esparza has no takedowns, and she's the wrestler in this fight. Cap says Cavillo won the first round. Definitely. Where are you at? I am in Island Life. I am in Lake Stevens, actually. So, for those of you who don't know where that is, we're about 30 miles from Seattle. How about Nate versus Tony? Then winner gets Connor. Jim Lampley said the same thing. Big West. Jim Lampley's another big guy. Him and Larry Merchant. That's probably your top 3 guys in the history of boxing commentary, and that's a pretty telling sign. And obviously they have to advocate for their sport, but it makes sense. It certainly makes sense. Yeah, I didn't know about the promotion thing, but you definitely can bet on yourself as a boxer, as Bernard Hopkins did it against Felix Trinidad. He came in a 4-1 favorite, bet $100,000 on himself. I'd be okay with that if Diaz had been active. And Esparza gets her first takedown there on Cavillo, but they're going to get right back up. She pops right on up. I am impressed with Cavillo so far. As far as Nate and Connor, I'm gonna go away from the purist here and go with the fan. They wouldn't let Floyd bet, but Floyd said after the fight he got his better end. He got a buddy to place it. Big Willie says, that's shady. He's not making enough money. He made like $150, $200 million off the fight. Did you guys realize? How about you turn the camera when you think it could end, so we get a little action? I will be removed immediately, Island, I guarantee you. Sorry about that. 400 miles, says Marsha. Hey, Marsha, how's it going? Or 400 million, yeah. 400 million, yeah. Not only did that get 4.6 million pay-per-view buys stateside, it got 6.4 million pay-per-view buys internationally. You're talking about a $100 pay-per-view card. I mean, that was wildly successful. And I think it was capped, like I said, it was a good short-term move for the UFC. And I agree, it was a horrible long-term move. And it was almost like Conor temporarily became the CEO of the UFC. That's what it looked like to me. He had 2 belts that he wasn't defending. He says, I'm going to box and you're going to promote it. And not only are you going to promote it, I'm going to be a co-promoter with you, and I'm going to take some promotion money on top of it. Him and Floyd were in charge of the game, and UFC was along for the ride. UFC and Showtime. But Carla looks tired in the corner there, and Cavillo looks like she just walked out. So I gotta say, Esparza looks distressed. That's how I would best put it. She looks distressed. She looks a little anxiety-ridden. And Cavillo just looks happy. She's swinging her arms, jumping around. These are the looks of 2 different fighters right here. We'll see what this 3rd round brings, but that can often be pretty telling. Oh, a couple exchanges there. I want to see Khabib versus Tony. Big Willie style said, I would love to see that fight. I think Khabib beats any 155-pounder in the world, though. Dana is about money. If he's smart, Nate versus Tony makes a lot of money. And if Nate wins, now Nate has a belt. Then, sorry. Then make Conor versus Diaz fighting champ versus champ. Bring him back. His brother Nick against Maya. I definitely want to see Nick come back. What's going on there for Maya for Com? You're welcome, Dana. It just says, yeah. I think that's some sound advice there, Trevino. Nate doesn't deserve it, as Cap said, and you're absolutely correct. The whole thing was a robbery, which is why the first time Mayweather came out in a ski mask, it was fun though. it was definitely fun. I enjoyed myself. I had a good time. I sat and watched it with a lot of friends, and we all had a good time. So, it is what it is. But I have to say, selfishly, I do want to see Conor versus Nate. I don't care if any belts are on the line. It's just a very intriguing fight. Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz 2 was one of the best fights I've ever seen. Yep, Floyd trolled everyone by coming out in a ski mask. Yes, he did, Cap. He should have came out in that alien mask like Bernard Hopkins. What's up with that? But like I was saying earlier, the boxers can bet on themselves to go back. Bernard Hopkins years back bet on himself against Felix Trinidad. Don't care about any other fight until I see Darren Till versus Wonder Boy. That'd be a good fight, Fred. Yeah, but Bernard Hopkins bet on himself against Felix Trinidad, 4-1 odds, and definitely won the mind game against Felix Trinidad. Stomped on the Puerto Rican flag in Puerto Rico. Then bet $100,000 on himself at 4-1 odds. Came out there and absolutely destroyed Felix Trinidad. Till versus Wonder Boy or Till versus Perry. I'd rather see Till versus Perry, honestly. Wonder Boy just really doesn't excite me. It's something about his style. He hasn't been in a lot of exciting fights. The Woodley fights were complete bombs. Hell yeah, Cap, says Fred. Nice leg kick there from Esparza, but I think it's too little too late at this point. I think Cavilla's up 2 rounds. Zoltan says, yeah, I want to see that too. I'm high on Darren Till and Song Yadong and Nagano. Oh, God, what about Nagano versus Stipe Miocic? Throwing no punches first round served multiple purposes. They aren't going to give Nate another fight until Conor fights Khabib. Or Tony, if he loses to either Nate, will get a call that night, says Marshall. That's quite possible. Teddy says, who won Conor versus Magny? Magny won all 3 rounds dominantly. Perry lost his last fight, though, Zoltan says. That's true. We need Rumble back. God, that's one of my favorite fighters, Emmanuel. Thanks for tuning in, Emmanuel. Till versus Ponzinibbio would be okay, too. Yeah, that would be a great fight. Darren Till versus just about anybody's a striker right now. Till said he didn't care that Perry lost. Till said him and Perry can still fight. Yeah, I did hear him say that. He called out Mike Perry, and I think that's an incredible fight. Yeah. Floyd was calling the fight the heist. That's why he had the ski mask. Oh, and he was trolling us all, Big Willie. He knew what was going on there the whole fight, probably. And then that ridiculous tweet about him coming into the UFC last week. And these guys are going to punch it out. Looks like try to be competitive in this last round. Esparza going for another takedown. Oh, and she gets a takedown. But she needs a finish here. They will melt the Conor tit no matter what. Till is an animal. Him and Wonder Boy would be awesome. And in a way, I can't blame him, Marshall, because you got a whole country behind him. You've never really had a whole country behind an MMA fighter like they are around Conor. I mean, it's incredible. For those of you that are boxing fans, it was similar with Ricky Hatton and England. And Cavilla won. Yes, very good fight there at the end. But yeah, Cavilla definitely won. I would do the exact same thing. He's a cash register. Absolutely, Marshall. I mean, and the guy, say what you want about the guy. He's the best self-promoter of all time. Better than Ali, better than anybody to ever come around. Ali was so amazing because he was the first, and you can never take that away. But, I mean, I think Conor's twice the promoter Chael Sonnen is. I find Chael Sonnen annoying at times. Conor I find highly entertaining. And I wouldn't mind seeing him get knocked out, but hey. Or choked out again against Nate Diaz. Let's be honest here. Conor destroys both Tony and Khabib. Dana won't make those because now you're all light with stars are gone. Oops. Sorry, I lost the... The comment that Mayweather is the best. He's just not the most entertaining talker. He sells by the kilo. For sure, Marshall. Mean streets of wrestling. Then all of Connor, and that is Max or Nate. Go back to Mitchell. Let's be honest here. Connor destroys both Tony and Khabib. Dana won't make those because now all your lightweight stars are gone, and then Connor will have to pull a GSP to get the belt. I don't know about all that. Then all for Connor. After that is Max or Nate. I want to see him fight Nate. I still remember that 1-2 landing. Connor versus Diaz 1. Diaz landing as awesome. Connor will get killed by Tony or Khabib. Stop the bullshit, says Cap. I agree with you wholeheartedly, my friend. I think I don't think Conor McGregor wants any part of either one of those fighters. I'm not saying he couldn't beat either one of them. I think it's highly unlikely, though. And I don't see why he'd risk it. They just robbed Cavill. Whoa, wow. Unanimous decision. And we were just talking about, is that a still Archer? Yes, it is. Cavillo won. They gave Carla the win. Robbery. Yes, Cap and Zoltan. That was highway robbery. I want to hear what Joe Rogan says about this. Sometimes he calls out and just says, that's bullshit, you lost. But I'm not hearing him say that right now. Supposed back-to-back wins. That was a horrible decision. God, I would have gave Gavillo all 3 rounds. That's disgusting. And you can hear the crowd booing there. Sultan says, Dana going to be pissed. He loves Cavillo. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good thing that the UFC is not in charge of the refs, though. You can't have that kind of an inside game, but that is a bullshit decision. And yeah, I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of complaint out of him. That's very sad for Cavillo. That's definitely a win for her in my book. And, you know, hopefully the matchmakers kind of take it as that. Oh, UFC 3 coming out for PS4 and Xbox One. I haven't been much of a gamer for a while until my brother-in-law got me the UFC game. It's actually just the older one, the one with John Jones and Gustafsson on the front, but a couple years old. Really fun, though. Don't leave it in the hands of the judges. Dana, absolutely, Teddy. Absolutely. Watching Dana pissed is great entertainment, though. Yes, Cavallo won the first and third. She might have won the second round as well. I can't wait for UFC 3, says Cap. Cap, you on PS3 or Xbox One? I just got an Xbox One from my my awesome brother-in-law. Bought us an Xbox One, actually. PS4. I got a PS3. I've been PlayStation a while. He bought us an Xbox One, so I guess that's what I'm going to be playing now. I wish they would get that cross-system online thing going, but I don't know if there's any incentive for it. Yeah, UFC 3 is going to be incredible. So I'm having a lot of fun with the UFC 1 right now, learning all the moves. UFC 3 needs to hurry up. It's EA, though, man. I hope EA doesn't start doing with the UFC like they do with Madden. You know, just kind of come out. I'm an overdose on it. Yeah, it's a tough game, Teddy THQ. Those were good games, but I like the EA game better, Teddy. I thought it was awesome. I was planning on becoming a gamer, but after that, poor gamer got swatted, says Emmanuel. Welcome, Emmanuel. Lucas, has Holly and Chris started? No, Holly and Chris haven't started yet, Lucas. But thanks for tuning in, man. I'd really appreciate a subscription here. Well, story mode on UFC games is hard as hell. Hell yeah, it is. I was playing on like easy, trying to get through the Ultimate Fighter, Walt, and yeah, I was getting my ass kicked. But I love the entrance. I'll subscribe, Lucas says. Thank you very much, man. That's the biggest things I get out of these streams. Everybody subscribe. Thank you, Cap. Listen to Cap. Cap from Capitol Hills will come and kick your ass if you do not subscribe. But no, hey, in all sincerity, I really appreciate everybody subscribes and watch these. This is a lot of fun. But you had to get back to the game. I love the in-depthness of the moves, of the submissions, of the low kicks, the high kicks, the low and high kick blocks. it's a lot of fun, and I've been out of video games for a long time, and I started playing that. It was a lot of fun. He only says Capitol Hills. It's Capitol Heights. It's Capitol Heights. I'm sorry, Capitol Heights. You know why I say Capitol Hills all the time? It's because Capitol Hills is a neighborhood in Seattle about 30 miles from me. So for some reason, I just can't get that in my head, Capitol Heights. I actually looked it up to figure out where you are, and you're in Capitol Heights in Maryland, right? I don't know why I can't get that through my head, but if you were here, I'd let you smack me, Capitol Heights. Cap from Capitol Heights taking us to new heights. That's how I'll remember it. Yes, 5 minutes from D.C. I've never even been to the East Coast. I'm wanting to do some travel in the next couple of years, though. I worked hard. I'm almost 40. I was smart and lucky to get some good investments, though, so I'm going to be doing well enough in a couple of years to do some traveling. So I'll be up your way for sure. We might even meet up for lunch, Cap. Sammy H2O. Check. Thank you very much, Sammy. I appreciate all the subscriptions so much. Hello from Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you, Joad. God, I'd love to go to Boston too. You guys are gonna have to leave in the comments later or something. What time does Holly and Cris start? Lucas asks. Kind of depends on how long these other fights last. Main events generally around 9 o'clock. UFC 220 is Boston. It's gonna be crazy. And Boston's gonna be crazy. Yes, it will, Cap. Oh man. Like I said, I've never been to Boston. I love watching on TV. I'm not a Red Sox or a Yankees fan. I watch a little bit of baseball, but I like watching that rivalry. Who do you want to win? I say Holly. I say Holly too, Lucas. I got DSC winning, and I got Francis beating Stipe. I got DC winning, and I got Stipe winning that fight against Francis. Francis definitely could knock him out. I think Stipe has a lot better footwork, but those wild punches could definitely hit something. Steopic. I love the nickname, Zoltan. Apparently, we're going to get some hookers here. Hooker versus Diakis. That's the guy's last name. We're going to get a lightweight. So, Joey Diaz is a god, says Cap. Oh, God, that guy is highly entertaining. Cap from Capitol Heights. Yeah, I was watching... he was on Periscope the other day, I think for about 15 minutes, just smoking weed the whole time. Yeah, Joey Diaz coined Steelpick. Oh, I didn't know that, Zoltan. I listen to a lot more Joe Rogan podcasts than I do Joey. That's how I know about Joey Diaz is Conor McGregor. And, I mean, of course, I got into, watching Joe Rogan first because of UFC. And I'd watched him some on the Fear Factor. I hope it ain't wrestling the giant down. Calabib. I love that SK Calabib. Joe Rogan is a cool motherfucker. Yes, he is, Lucas. My wife gets a little pissed because Calabib, Steopic, Tyrone, he fucks up everyone's name. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Joey Diaz, stay black. Joey Diaz is probably one of the funniest son of a bitches on earth. And, God, I love Joey Diaz. And I love Bill Burr. Magumba. I love that. I love that song. God, wouldn't it be awesome if Joey Diaz would come and commentate a couple fights with Joe Rogan? Machado, porque no monstruos. Sorry, my Spanish is not up to date, but thank you very much for tuning in, man, and I hope you subscribe. Joey is everyone's uncle, says Fred. Yes, he is my Uncle Joe. Would be tremendous, Rudolph says. Yes, it would. The day the devil got heft in the ass, says Chatty. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. You guys ever watch the Snoop cast on The Last Ultimate Fighter? If you have UFC Fight Pass, might just be on UFC Fight Pass. But they did like 8 episodes, and I watched all those. It's Uriah Faber and Snoop Dogg commentating the fights, and It's worth it just for the commentary. It was hilarious. But God, I would love to see Joey Diaz comment some UFC fights. Cap says Snoop coming in the UFC is funny as shit. Hell yeah, it is. Cap from Capitol Heights. See, I'm gonna get that right now. SK, he wants to see the fights live, huh? SK, Snoop was high as fuck. Hell yeah, he was. Oh, from Brazil, Machado. Thank you from Brazil. My wife is fluent in Spanish, so I might have her come over and read a little bit here. But sorry, my Spanish sucks. So yeah, Snoop is cool. Dumb fighter saying he has offensive. Portuguese, yeah.
I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah, my apologies. Cat from Capital, go to VIP box for the fights. This Cat from Capitol Hill. I've been there before. 7. He's in Brazil. He wanted to see the fight live. Says 7. Yeah, Snoop's cool as hell. I'd love to see Snoop do one with Rogan or Joey Diaz do one with Rogan for sure. Bill Burr would be awesome. I don't know if you guys watch a lot of Bill Burr and comedians. I get into these guys from listening to Joe Rogan, but Bill Burr is actually going to be here in Seattle. Sorry, who was that from Anacortes? Bill Burr's coming to Seattle in February. Covington versus, oh my God, SK. Who fight next, says Walt. It's going to be Dan Hooker. Fuck Colby, says Captain Capitol Heights. Bill Burr is great, says, oh yeah, I love Bill Burr. And unfortunately, he reminds me a lot of myself because I have that erratic temper and impulse control problems in real life that Bill Burr has. I got Hooker picked, says Zoltan. Cap says Colby can't even talk shit correctly. He sounds so corny. I can't stand Colby. He's got nice timing. Yes, for sure. Who won the fight, says D.H. Cooper. Carla Esparza got the decision. She definitely should not have won the fight, though. I got a Hooker too, says SK. Well, hopefully we're not keeping you from anything, SK. Finished 13 of his 15 fights, 7 knockouts and 6 submissions for Dan Hooker. Do Brazil, Holly Holm, Hueto Bonito. That's going to be a murderous fight. And she pays me your money, SK. I love that, Zoltan. Vegas odds, Mark Diacase is a favorite. 2-1 favorite against Dan Hooker. Some friendly banner here. I love it. If I was Cavillo fan, I would be fucking pissed right now. You imagine Cavillo right now. Going through that entire training camp, you do everything right, you dominate a fight, and you get robbed like that. God, that's a tough pill to swallow. That I can't imagine. I can't even really relate at that level. I did it. Teddy, how is this a pay-per-view fight? FS1 Fight Pass, Teddy said. And she was undefeated. Conor versus Nate 2, says Lucas. I want to see Conor versus Nate 3, though, for sure. Yeah, how is this a pay-per-view fight? For sure. Mate got Robaf. What's cracking, Mike? Hey! What's up, Lux Gaming? Thanks for tuning in, man. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you do. We're here to have some fun, watch some fights, drink some beer, and, a little respectful smack talking, be okay. Thanks for streaming, brother. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, man. Nate got robbed, said Lucas. I thought he won that fight 3 rounds to 2. It's not the worst decision I've ever seen. Smoke some dank, says Gaming. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm actually, I've tried weed a couple times in my life. I am not very tolerant to it. So, beer, let's go, Connor. Yeah, Connor already lost, though, Gaming. Sorry, man. Raise your Alex. I'm going to send you a Dallas Cowboys jersey, brother. Ha ha. Says Alex. Hey, if you wear a you think GSP will fight again, Rodolph says. No way, says Gaming. I think if they make that fight against Conor, he does. And they pay him a buttload of money. Other than that, probably not. GSP versus Connor is the fight to make, Teddy says.
A second main phase, which is the same, but you can just
The prospect of that fight pisses me off. I'm a Cowboys fan. Don't bring them up right now. I'm still pissed.
Should be ashamed.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, my wife's talking some smack there. Yeah, our beat up secondary did a number on your Cowboys last week, but we got rolled by the Rams the week before, so I'm not gonna say
If I attack you with anything,
you'll do nothing. I love it. Connor losing 2 of the last 4 fights. I don't think he's as dry he used to be. Zoltan says Connor got to fight Ferguson and win, then have a super fight with Nate. I don't think so, Lucas. If I'm looking from an absolute money prospect and I'm looking out for Connor, I make the Nate fight. And say what you will about the belts, but these guys talking shit for 6 weeks to 2 months is gonna sell fights. Super fight is champion versus champion. For sure, Zoltan. Nate isn't a champion. No, Nate isn't a champion, but they broke the record for UFC pay-per-view draws, and who won here is not going to pay to see that fight. Who won here would not watch if Nate Diaz fought Conor McGregor. I'm watching in a second. Khabib, you hit it, Rizza. Yeah, Khabib is a beast. Who won the next fight? Does Hate stick around at 154? Let's go, Holly. Send you greetings from Albuquerque, New Mexico, brother. Wishing you Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Alex. If Conor wants the money, Nate is a fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is the fight in my mind. I mean, those guys are they're hype geniuses. They are hype geniuses, and I think it's absolutely genius by Nate for holding out. I hate that everything is centered around pay-per-view buys. Fuck that. It's about skills, not no fucking pay-per-view buys. I hear you on that one, Cap. As an old-school boxing fan, I mean, I like to see the integrity of the sport. Did Khabib win? They have not fought yet, gaming. Holly says Rena. No, this is Hooker versus Diakese, and I'm going to be honest, I don't even know who these guys are, and I'm not sure why they're on the pay-per-view. But, okay, thank you. This is gaming. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for tuning in. Nate wants $20 million, not happening, SK. If the UFC's smart, I say they would give Nate Diaz $20 million, though. And not only would I give him $20 million, haha, Mike Diffler reviews it all. You the man. Thank you, Alex. Hey, Cussie looks fatigued. Yes, he does. Nate, a pay-per-view draw for sure, says Jerome. Yes, he is. Thanks for tuning in. Nate versus Nick, hashtag bad blood, says Teddy. I don't think that one's happening. But if I was the UFC, not only would I give Nate $20 million, I would tell him to advertise it. Hi, bro. Hey, thanks for tuning in, man. I hope you subscribe. Review some beard trimmers, Mike. Thanks, gaming. I like that. I like the sense of humor there. Thank you. My wife would like that too. She can't stand the beard. Go or just need to defend the belt. No, because he wins. From Lucas. I'm Korean Zombie. I love to have the Korean Zombie on here. So that's awesome. What beer you drinking? I'm drinking Stella tonight, actually. Gaming, yeah. Yes, someone did marry me. I don't know why, gaming. You'd have to ask her. Oh shit, my tablet I was streaming the fights on just died. Oh, I'm sorry, Cap. Yeah, that sucks. I've had my phone die a couple times during live streams. That's why it's plugged in. It's amazing how much power it takes. I actually think a lot of you are watching during one of my Thursday streams, which I try to stream some news for the week every Thursday. Korean Zombie versus Korean Superboy winner. Zombie. Alex, I'll agree with you on one thing, man. Seahawks have the best looking jerseys and colors in the entire NFL, hands down. Well, thank you, Alex. Zoltan says Superboy. Yeah, that would be an awesome fight. Well, thank you. I do like the colors. They are stylish. It'd be nice if Weidman made 170. Yes, it would. Tony C says Raiders. What do you think about the Raiders going to Vegas? Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. Beast mode. Thank you very much, Tony. Well, Patriots are definitely one of the odds-on favorite. It's going to be interesting this year. Austin 316 says, "Gimme, I love it." I love it. And we're in the corner here at Dan Hooker and Mark Diaz. I just really can't get into this fight. Sorry, guys. For me, I love it. I near hey. you're near the you're near Vegas or Los Angeles. Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna be embraced in Las Vegas. That's gonna be an interesting thing. That'll be interesting. Them being in California the entire time. My brother-in-law is a huge Oakland Raiders fan, and he won't even mention the fact that they're going to Las Vegas. I kind of said it, and I think he was just ignoring me. Hooker's in the corner, says Smirnoff. Yes, he is. Gaming says, I live in Reno. Oh, hey, that's good for I'm happy for you guys to get your first NFL team. There's no reason that Nevada shouldn't have more professional teams. No reason in my mind that sports gambling shouldn't be legal either. Just control it, moderate, and tax it. You're going to have a cleaner, more honest game in the long run, in my opinion, as well.
But it does mean I will be able to.
Oh, nice leg kicks there from Diakis there. I live in Houston, says Lucas. Too hot for me, man.
I'm tapped out.
But I have been to Texas as a basic training in the Air Force. That's the only time I've been to Texas, but that is too damn hot for me. I know Oak natives hate the idea, but I was first a Los Angeles Raiders fan, says Tony C. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Prostitution's legal. Yeah. It's great. New Mexico has 0 pro teams. Yeah, they should definitely get something. They should get a football team. Stipe versus Nagano. That's going to be incredible. Sorry, for some reason the chat doesn't keep showing when it's hard to get a million pay-per-views. I agree. Does anyone know? Oh, about Uncle Creepy and Risen. I seen that he lost. I didn't see exactly what happened. What do you think is next for Eddie Alvarez? He looked good last fight. I believe he looked really good last fight. Mitchell, damn.
What is it?
What's
I think
that,
it's
Dave?
this.
Oh, no, I got it now. I got it, Dave. Thank you, though. Stipe versus Magumbo. Winner fights Khabib. Oh, my God. That's horrible, Zoltan. Yeah, we probably maybe not bring up politics, but Khabib up next, about to wrestle Trump versus Kane. Oh, God. Who would pay for Donald Trump versus Cain Velasquez? Asking my kids here. Oh, my son thinks that's hilarious. Cain Velasquez versus Donald Trump. Would you guys pay for that?
Oh, yeah.
Hillary versus Cyborg. Lucas said, let's see Trump try to build that wall with Kane standing in his way. MMA rules. Mayweather versus Punk. I would not be surprised to see that fight happen, gaming, honestly.
Say it was fake news.
And that's the one he'd win. Trump versus Bernie. Bernie would whoop him. All you people here, come down, hit the subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Trump versus CM Punk. That might be a good fight. Right on. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you, Arnoa. Man, this is really humbling to have quite a bit of support here, and I'm actually not even showing the fight. Yep, everyone subscribe. Thank you so much, Cap. I appreciate you guys a lot.
So do I, because I don't have to do it. I don't have to listen to it by myself anymore.
Obama versus Trump MMA rule. You know, Trump's heavier, but Obama's younger. Jones versus Brock would be better than a Conor fight, but Jones fucked that up. Jones could be coming back very soon. Ha ha ha, says Alex. Trump versus Dwayne Johnson. Oh my God. Okay. Trump versus The Rock, guys. What do you think? David and Rebecca. That's my kid. Obama win. Trump versus The Rock. Jones would kill Brock. Caps. Yeah, I think Jones would kill Brock, but it would be fun to watch him head kick that huge head into oblivion. Brock is so overrated. Yes, he is. Yes, Trump versus The Rock. Yes, Cap, says Mitchell. The Rock. Yes, Cap. Dwayne Johnson. Oh no! Oh, versus Barack too. They were trying to make Barack Obama versus Donald Trump here a minute ago too. Trump's got a good side advantage. It's advantage there, but I think Barack's a good 20 years younger. I mean, he'd definitely be faster, and Trump admits he doesn't work out. I don't know. John the Drug Addict Jones, for sure. Lucas, y'all on steroids. I love that gaming. Quote from Nate Diaz, if you guys didn't, called out Brock a month ago. Wow. If Nagano gets past Stipe, I would love to see him fight Brock. And he'd knock him out, but it'd be fun to watch. Got a big target, that huge head. God, how many steroids has that guy done? Jesus Christ, you know they don't test in the WWE. Why would they? They want those guys to look like, Roman gods. Nagano would own Lesnar, said Gaming. Oh, absolutely. Gilbert versus John Yu Kim. That would be another good one. That would be a good fight for sure. I'd take Gilbert. I'd want Don Yu Kim to win, but I think Gilbert would probably be the favorite in that one.
So that would mean you would patch it for the future.
And not sure why it's loading here for a minute, but I'm gonna throw my son in the driver's seat. Hey, David.
Come talk to your dad's
David.
friends.
What?
Come talk to your dad's friends.
WWE Gilbert. Oh, I was thinking Gilbert Melendez, not Gilbert.
What?
Never mind. You wanna
Dad's friends for him.
sit in for a minute? I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right. Hey.
What are you gonna say?
GSP versus Tyrone Woodley.
I don't know.
Say hello.
Maybe.
Don't
Hey.
sit there.
Hi.
Jones versus Rehab. He's 0 for 2. Hey.
Oh, he called us dorks. He's talking to you.
Hey.
He's a
Well,
dork.
you guys were over there teaching learning magic.
We were
Yeah.
learning magic. Jones is the goat. Damn hook.
I think he quite possibly is.
I hope
The
he's talking to
goats.
you when he says damn hooker. I'll knock him out. Tyrone Woodley, the future 170 goat.
Was fighting, honey.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's Grandpa Dean. Hello.
Hey.
Do your homework? Hey, dude, we're on break. I'm not
Yeah.
allowed to say that word. We're playing magic.
Yep.
Hi, Grandpa.
It's a break.
No, I just gotta take a pee break.
Who is fighting?
I don't recognize that.
Hold on, it just came back.
Ooh.
Why are we having loading issues?
Yeah.
Damn you,
Yeah.
UFC.TV.
That's the thing. I think he's the greatest. I think
This is-
Jones is probably the greatest, if not one of the greatest fighters of all time. But
What's up, Grandpa Dean?
he's throwing it all the way.
And hello, Cassandra.
His career is over.
Dean says hello to you. Hey. Agree. Thanks for staying on, Dean. We appreciate it. We might need to reload this, dude.
Yeah.
If you can reload it with your phone, I'm recording on my phone. So, oh, there it goes.
There we go.
And then just get us up to speed. Can you fast forward? I need to make sure we're up to speed.
Oh, it's Roku.
Yeah. I do have this on my Roku.
We're not again before I even got.
Who fighting? It was,
So you could enchant this. And
Dan Hooker and Diakisi, two guys I've never heard of.
Um,
Have your wife twerk for us, says Lucas. I don't think that's happening. My wife's a teacher. I think that's against her contract. Up next, says Ron, I'm not sure yet. Thank you, says Dom Sugar. Freeze your poop. All right, gaming. Yeah, I'll not take your advice on that one. But
go down to 0 and die before that ability comes. So you probably don't want to put
is that from the Almost Heroes quote?
maybe we couldn't send when you get him out.
In the corner, Dan Hooker and Mark
So
Diocles. I can't pronounce his game, sorry. John Bones versus Mayweather. I'd pay to see that in the ring or octagon. Oh my God, Alex, I would pay to see John Jones kick Floyd Mayweather's head into oblivion. Isn't that really what we've all been paying for 20 years, is to see Floyd Mayweather lose? That guy's got... Yes, haha, says Alex. Oh God, that would be amazing. And Hooker with the guillotine choke. Gaming, I say my book. Oh my God. Are you showing the next two fights? Bones, Wait, Weather, Orlando said, I can't show the fights, man. Sorry. I will get kicked immediately. Cyborg versus Connor. Cyborg win. Oh my God, Cyborg versus Connor. That would be crazy. So if Khabib got starched, what then? Mitchell says. Then Connor gets his ass up and fights Tony. But if Connor doesn't come back, I don't know. Act like you're playing the game. I seen that guy do that. That was awesome. Hell yeah, Dom Sugar Alex. But I think you ruined it for everybody on Twitch there. That is one realistic game when people thought he was playing the game and he was streaming the pay-per-view. That was classic. For sure. Cyborg a man, Dom Sugar says. I don't know if there's been a test on that, but yeah, there's definitely some testosterone extra flowing there. So I can see the reflection of a TV in the window behind you, Mike. Shh. I can't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. She's a hot girl who ate a man who ate an ugly girl. So Cyborg did TRT for you. Hell yeah, she did. I bet so. Oh my God. Strope, thanks for tuning in. What's up, man? So technically she could be a man, Zoltan says. I think that's definitely up in the air. Cris Cyborg could definitely be a man. Cyborg and Joanna, the woman's goats. Joanna just lost, though. Who you got, Khabib or Garbosa? I got Khabib on that one, but that'll be a really interesting fight. Just about to make dinner and smoke one, says Thope. Hey, have one for me, bro. You actually can see the... Thanks, gaming. We'll try to get away with that one, though. I got Khabib, Zoltan says. I agree with you. Thank you, Arlena. I looked pretty beefy yesterday too, Teddy says. Yeah, and she was really big for 135. She's got those big legs and thighs. Khabib versus Magana or bust, says Strobe. You really think McGregor wants any part of Khabib? I think Khabib would kill him.
This one is also very good. So go ahead and play another swamp.
Can you maybe start this over? Sorry, my Holly is tappable. And Strep says, I agree. Yeah, Misha Tate tapped her. Connor is fugitive. I want Khabib and Rush as his own. Oh, yeah, wasn't that a bunch of BS? He'll just say whatever people want to hear. And then he's over there knocking out gangsters and the Irish Mafia. Apparently in a couple actual real fights. And from people I've talked to and what I've heard, that actually sounds pretty legit. Khabib, Holly, my homie. My hometown fighter, 505. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm with you on that one, Sugar. I'm going for Holly. Like I'd hit at Tappable Gaming. Yeah, that too. Khabib would win rounds on Connor. Khabib would win rounds, and then he would knock him out. She's tappable only when she has make. Oh, God. That's good, Zoltan. That is good. And I'm pretty sure Cyborg would tap that. Tate lost 4 to 5 rounds. She got lucky with that choke. Yeah, same way she did against Kat Zingano. Yeah, Misha. You know, Misha was an okay fighter. She was an okay fighter, and she lost to some fighters that weren't so great. Diaz would choke out Khabib and Tony. You think Diaz would beat Khabib? I'd love to see it, Mitchell, but I don't think so. Thank you very much, Alex. Yes, everybody subscribe. Also, Duran from 505 shout. Stay cool. Thank you very much. Cyborg will tap her. Misha is tappable gaming set. Yeah, ask Rhonda. Connor, I got away. I love it. Rebecca, my 15-year-old wrestling daughter, she's got bigger muscles than I do. Has Khabib or Cyborg fought yet? Just got here. No, they're not fighting yet, Strope. Duke City, says Dom. Who you got, though, Rebecca? Who's the wrestler got, Cyborg or Holly Holm? Strope says cool.
Ooh, hold on, that's a loaded question.
You got to come join. We got to have a female on the couch for Holly and Cyborg. It's not up yet. But you can come on anytime you want.
What? Oh, I don't know, man.
This is my beautiful daughter, the wrestler, Rebecca.
I don't know, man.
And she's been inundated and brainwashed with MMA, since you were about able to talk?
Maybe before, yeah. No SpongeBob, but MMA's okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't let her watch SpongeBob, but we could watch mixed martial arts because that's real, damn it. Subscribe to this channel, everyone. Listen to Zoltan. Like I said, Zoltan will come and kick your ass. You don't subscribe. So that's what's up. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, Rudolph, for turning in, man. I really appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. Teddy says, Holly lost 3 of 4. Bet you only victory. That's true. Happy holidays to you and your family. Thank you, Strobe. Happy holidays to you, man. Happy New Year. Appreciate you tuning in. So what's it like being a girl wrestler?
It's like being a wrestler, but with more assholes. It's like being a wrestler,
You have a nice
but
family.
with
Well,
more
thank you,
assholes. Hey, thanks.
Answering stupid questions.
Yeah, you get a lot of.
A lot of
Ha!
Is this up to date, honey?
We don't get.
Check it again.
as
Oh,
much
we got
mansplaining.
Edson Barboza coming out to the ring, guys. Good one. Edson Barboza, Khabib Nurmagomedov. This is the co-main event right here. This is gonna be a badass fucking fight. Who do you got, Rebecca? Khabib Nurmagomedov or Edson
Ooh,
Barboza?
I just walked in. I don't know. Let me watch
Oh.
it for a sec. I've been busy with school.
She is very busy. She does her homework like I didn't. Show the fight, says Coil Prawn. I wish I could, man.
Ooh.
Edson Barboza was via spinning shit as well. I would still love to see that. I like Khabib, but I
Ooh,
like both these
wow.
guys.
That guy needs
And
to
yeah.
shave. Look at his hair.
That's not his real hair.
Oh, it's not? Oh, thank God. It's like a helmet. Why is he, can he fight?
Oh, Barboza will be a F1 car in a mud bog. I love it, Rodolph.
His name's Barbosa.
Man, this is a,
Oh.
this could be one of the best fights of the year right here. And we're at the end of the year, so that's saying a lot. Khabib for the win. Holly, we always go down for a kill, and Ronda showing her holes in her game. And tonight, Holly can make history once again.
I like that.
Sure enough, Sugar. Rodolph says win.
I like that.
Yeah. Although someone was a pretty big Ronda Rousey fan at one time.
Yeah. Oh, man, I still love Rousey. But, you know.
Because we came up in judo.
Yeah.
You were doing judo at what?
Yeah, you know,
Like
okay,
5?
I really wanted to hate Holly Holm, but I can't. Hey, get out of that!
I just don't think Holly Holm is.
The cat's eating
hateable.
my chicken while I'm here.
Well, go ahead and get the cat.
Hold on.
We can bring in Maverick, the world's most awesome cat here. And Edson Barboza doing that jumping up in the air like Tito back in the day. He looks hyped. One thing I noticed though is he looks dry. He does not look like he's broken a sweat. Maybe a little bit on the forehead. That can be a little bothersome for fighters that have came down to the ring and come in cold because they can get caught early. That's just going to be a quick observation for me. I don't know if Edson Barboza's a sweater, but
I mean, that's just
that
laziness,
can
though.
be a telltale sign sometimes when you come down dry and you end up getting caught early. You see it in boxing and you see it in MMA. So,
You see it in high school.
I mean, I hope we see a really good fight
Okay,
here.
wait.
And here comes down Khabib,
What's with the hair
all the
helmet?
way from Mother Russia.
What's with the hair helmet?
Teddy Rogan gonna call this fight
Does he
real
fight
favorable
him?
for Khabib after yesterday's hat gift. That's funny, Teddy. I seen that. Rogan and Khabib
said
were
it
both
wasn't his
wearing
real
the
hair.
hats. Right, him, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan and Khabib were both wearing the hats at the weigh-in. That was
See,
awesome.
That's what I was trying to. Oh, okay.
You gotta love
It
Rogan
looks like
though.
it's
It
made
was
of
it was a
sheep.
hilarious thing.
Sheep on his head. That's pretty. You want a sheep on
I'm
your head?
comfortable. He's capable of calling the fight square down the middle. But yeah, Khabib is a monster. Not only did he make 155 easy this time, his weight cut went so well. He said that he wants to go to 145 in a couple fights.
Ooh, damn.
That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. There's not a lot of fat on that guy. So I hope he wasn't serious about that. But undefeated, 24-0. God, is this guy like the real life Drago? I mean, seriously, 24-0. And the guy's a beast. Fourth highest striking defense in the UFC, blocked 71% of his shots. Most takedowns landed in a single UFC fight, 21 fights. For the bonus question, who'd he get 21 takedowns against? Khabib at 145 would be a monster. I love Max, though, so I don't want to see it. I love Max Holloway, too. I was very surprised that he took out Jose Aldo again in the way that he did. But, yeah, I've always been a big Max Holloway fan. It's amazing. For as young as he is, how quickly he came up. And Khabib, a big favorite tonight. He's coming in at minus 315, 3-1 favorite. I don't know if that does justice to Edson Barboza, but I would take Khabib. Are you going to turn the cam towards the TV for us when the fight starts? Sorry, boss lady. A lot of people have asked, but I'm not getting kicked.
We can describe it to you in excruciating detail.
Pick the wrong fight card. 5-inch reach is a lot for a low. Yes, it is. Too much around one way. 5-inch reach for Barboza for sure. That is. But he's 5'10". So can he make 145? A 5'10", 145-pounder. That's a small dude.
Ooh, look at that blazer. It looks like a Sony themed blazer.
What's up, boss lady? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you subscribe.
Okay, so
I don't care what anybody says. I love Michael Buffer and his over-the-top commentating.
It matches the blazer.
SK, best striker versus best grappler in lightweight. That's a good call, SK. I agree. I need Barboza to win, then Holm to win. My bet accumulator says. I hope you didn't put a whole lot of money on these fights tonight. Turd boot, says Nicole. Yeah, I would not bet on either one of these fights. I keep my money in my pocket. Buffer dramatic as fuck, says Cap. Hell yeah, he is. I love it, though. Teddy says parlay. Orlena says, thought was your little brother next to you. Hey.
Looks like Anderson Silva with those banana shorts.
Thank you, Cap. Like I said, Cap will kick your ass, and if he won't, I'll send Rebecca down and kick your ass.
You don't want him to send me.
Zoltan Khabib has a nice leading uppercut. Hell yeah, he does. And that's pretty rare, even in MMA, to lead with an uppercut. Unless you're Francis Ngannou versus Alistair Overeem. That was pretty amazing. I want one of those hats. I want one of the hair hats. There's people in the crowd wearing the Khabib hair hat. If someone sends me one of those, I'll put my email on there. I will do an entire fight cast with the Khabib hat on.
You know,
I like how Barboza fights moving backwards, moves like a shrimp.
My friend has
He's got good foot movements. I think Edson does have good foot movement. He's definitely a good striker.
Mason's got a sheep. We'll just tape it to your head.
Barboza coming out strong with jabs. Oh, he's throwing some vicious leg kicks right out of the gate. Feel bad for Barboza here, Teddy says. Come on, Barboza, do it, man, Barboza. I don't want to see you lose any money there. So, I don't know, but I'll be happy whoever wins this fight. I like both. Those leg kicks are vicious. But Khabib's got the best wrestling in the world at 155. Incoming suplex, says so.
I hope.
Absolutely possible. Khabib's got an amazing suplex. Oh, nice body kick. Oh, nice right hands. And Khabib said he would box with him some, but of course he's going to mix in the takedowns, and he's pushing Edson up against the fence, and he's already going for a takedown. But Edson Barboza, of course, very good takedown defense, but Khabib, one of the best wrestlers in the game for sure. Oh, and Edson throws him to the ground.
What? Oh.
Nice body shot from Edson.
I guess that's why I said
Sultan takedown.
You know, maybe I'm biased, but wrestlers and judo are my favorite ones to watch fight.
Oh,
Ooh.
Khabib with the flying knee and some punches. This is an awesome fucking fight. Go Edson as well. Oh yeah, this is an awesome fight. This is not disappointing. Khabib gets a takedown.
You know, if he wasn't warmed up to begin with, he is now.
Oh, Khabib throwing the elbows over the top on Edson. And you gotta wonder if there's a strength advantage with all that weight cutting from Khabib. Khabib will never make 145 and kills himself to make 155 and will struggle against any 170. Probably retires or goes to Bellator next 2 losses. He does struggle to make 155. I can't imagine him trying to make 145. But he's definitely got some better dietitians working with him right now. So he might be okay at 155. I think he runs into some reach problems at 170. 25-0, says Tony. I'll pay you $10 during the game, Daddy says. Sorry, SK Khabib time. Yeah, Edson Barbosa is he's got the half guard, but 25-0. Tony says, yeah, this is not a desirable place to be on your back against Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Ooh. Just running
$10. Barbosa getting lit up with ground and pound from rubber guard, Zoltan says. Eating elbow sandwiches, says Rudolph. My tablet died again. What happened? Cap says, Khabib's on top. 25-0 against this. Khabib's on top again, and he's hammering down. Yeah, he's getting side control. He just took full mount. Dallas, it's gonna be DKO if Barbosa doesn't get to his feet. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, he looks tired.
Barbosa got up to his feet, but SK Connor's watching. Hell yeah, he is. Teddy, where is he? Oh. Khabib is punishing Barbosa against the fence, sitting there. Where's the wheel kicks?
Oh man,
Teddy, yeah. The ground and pound against the fence with the punches. And Edson's trying to get up, and Khabib is punishing him for it. Just bashing his head against the fence, and now Khabib's gonna go back on top and full mount. First round 10-8. SK said, oh yeah, this is for sure a 10-8 round right now. Oh, nice elbows and punches. This might get stopped here.
Oh, man.
If Edson can't figure out a way to stop these punches and elbows, and Khabib may be slowing down a little bit there. He threw a lot there. He's throwing some body shots now. So this is what would happen to Connor. Hell yeah, it is. Oh, Connor will get slammed.
He's smiling at the camera as if he has a plan.
Khabib versus Ferg. That'd be a good fight, Teddy.
You know, if I sat in there and got tired and got my ass kicked
in that one too.
Smiling,
oh, I wish we had some pride rolls right here
Coach
so we could kick
him
in the head. Oh, he's down. Why can't we have knees and head kicks on the go? Oh, Khabib was going for a sleeper there for a minute, but Edson turned around. Oh, Khabib lands some vicious crown and pound at the end from very top, and Edson's bleeding all over the cage as the round ends. That's definitely a 10-8. Edson Barbosa just got his ass schooled.
That was fun to watch. If I did what Barbosa just did, though, if I didn't warm
Tony
up...
Orlando keeps saying, Montana Orlando keeps saying 25-0. It's looking like it right now. That was a great first round for Khabib. Edson definitely wants to keep this on his feet. He was successful a little bit in the beginning. Only going to get uglier, says Teddy. Jeff, 0. Yeah, and that's why I think Edson started going with those leg kicks early to try to slow down Khabib's takedowns. But it takes a lot. Khabib's got some big legs, for one thing.
I gotta say, though, if I went out and did what Barbosa just did, Banana Barbosa just did, he didn't warm up, got tired, got his ass kicked, and then started smiling at the people off the mat, my coach would kick my ass. I'd be running till I puked. Oh
hey,
my God.
He's got a sweat going on now. And Edson's breathing hard. Khabib's kicking Barbosa's legs. Wow, Zoltan says, yes, come on, Edson, you're going to blitz Khabib now. Tony, Banana Barbosa should stick to strikers. Man, he's got a good takedown defense, but Khabib is just on another level.
He's got him where he wants him with the wrestling.
Oh,
taking
nice leg
control,
kicks, body kicks.
And then he's punishing him.
F
He's
Max
gonna
Holloway
expend
did
all
10
his
push-ups a
energy out
day
here
in
at
a
the beginning
day.
again.
That's great, Mitchell. Yeah. Assault, says Mitchell. Yeah, there might be an arrest if this round goes like the last one.
Lots of fire emojis.
Because I think that... and he's landing those jabs. When he started out kicking Barboza, I'm sure Barboza about crapped in his shorts. Because that's his game there. And he's backpedaling. Khabib's landing a lot of shots. Body kick from Khabib. Khabib very aggressive. I think it's a really good idea to go with all those body kicks and leg kicks, throw Edson off his game. Title shot for Khabib after this. Oh yeah, Jonathan. Khabib should have had a title shot a long time ago. He did miss weight a couple times. Everyone's going to start training with bears soon, says Zoltan. I'm not training with no bears.
You training me.
25-0. There you go. Yeah. Khabib does train with bears, I have heard, though, yes. Who is winning?
Damn.
Beer Got Wonder. Khabib has definitely won the
Double
first
leg
round.
takedown.
We're about a minute and a half into the second round. Not a whole lot's going on here.
Takedown.
25-0 again, says Tony. And, yeah, Khabib's winning this fight. 10-8 in the first round, I would say. Probably pretty close to finishing him.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, bud. No problem, Beer Gut. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Beer gut.
Beer Gut Wonder. Oh, and Khabib with a right hand over the top. Edson's trying to counter him coming in, but Khabib just caught him with a nice body kick. My stream crashed, Beer Gut Wonder said. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to pay for the big ones, man. Nice. Oh, nice body kick from Edson. They exchange body kicks, and he throws a nice uppercut. Barboza's definitely throwing a last-ditch flurry here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Khabib lands a big right hand over the top. Oh, and he's going to go for the takedown.
Oh, man, Barboza's...
Oh, nice takedown defense, but Khabib's got him down to one knee.
For that leg.
Oh, and as he was going down, he just drug that knee into the back of his calf, full force.
Barboza looks like
How's
he's
my
just
boy
trying to
Khabib doing?
survive.
Khabib's dominated the one and only. Thanks for tuning in, the one and only. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, Khabib's putting on a clinic right here. The Eagle, Teddy says. Yeah, Khabib's on top again in half guard, and he's raining down some ground and pound. Edson's donating blood all over the mat.
He looks like he's just trying to survive a zombie apocalypse.
I have, but too close to Christmas. Ha. I had Khabib for this one. I understand that one, Bear. Somebody arrest Khabib. That's assault. Yes.
Assault of an elder?
Oh, man, that's some vicious ground and pound. Close, about 4 or 5 shots into the side of Barboza's temple. And Khabib's he's just sitting that ground and pound to try to set up a submission. Any real links, Robert said? None for me. Sorry, man. Mitchell, I heard Khabib had to give half his purse in the bear fight for missing weight. Where's Bear? That's great. That might be the best line of the night right there. And Barboza's trying to get up, but he just looks exhausted. And Khabib doesn't even look like he's breathing hard. Oh, man, more right hands over the top.
This looks like...
I actually feel
round
bad for
5, and it's
Barboza
only
right now,
round
Teddy.
2 with
Whomever
how
talked to
tired they
Edson
are.
in this fight should be fired. Yeah, this is a bad matchup for him. I agree there. I know Edson's 5'11", but he's got a smaller frame. I wonder if he could make 145. He's almost up, and Khabib drags him back down. You can tell it's a tremendous labor for him to try to get back up. Edson kind of flips up like he's going for an armbar. Khabib versus Tony. Let's go,
Edson's
says
his
Bear.
bitch.
Yeah, Edson's not so bitten. Khabib knocked him that off. Oh, man. Vicious ground and pound to the body and the head from standing. And Joe Rogan just said that they might stop this fight in between rounds. Cap says, I missed the first 2 rounds just now watching. Oh, man.
Basically,
it was a
Barboza's
beautiful
getting
first
his
2
ass
rounds.
kicked.
Beautiful first 2 rounds there, Cap. Well, if you're a Khabib fan, if you're an Edson Barboza fan, not so much. Tony Fur gets worked by Khabib, though. Yes, ref just stopped the fight. But happily, it's torture. Barboza could still pull off some insane.
If he had the energy or the fight left in him.
Yeah. This is great, man. Keep it up, guys. Thanks, Bear Gut Wonder. What do you guys think of my new sidekick here? I think she's doing a great job.
Hi.
She's been out of the MMA thing for a while because she's got that whole school thing going on. But
yeah.
Bear Gut Wonder sub, thank you very much. Everybody sub and help contribute to the Rebecca College Fund. College isn't cheap.
Oh Lord.
Thank you, Cap. Cap's always got my back. We might have to go to Capitol Heights. We might have to have lunch sometime, Cap.
MMA over school. You sound like my coach.
No, almost as good as Joey D. Yeah, that is. I will take that compliment. Thank you very much, sir. Edson going with some leg kicks here at the beginning. I got Rebecca to fight winner of Cyborg versus Holm. Yeah, I don't think I'm letting her get in on that one.
Oh, man. What's her class?
They're 140, 145.
Ooh,
She's about 20 pounds lighter than that.
I'd pit
she was
Jose
fighting at
against
125,
them,
so.
Yeah. I'd pit Jose against them, though. Captain of Nova.
You're training with a professional MMA fighter right now, right?
Which one?
Josie?
Well, no, she's a senior in high school, but she wants to be. And both of her parents
she
train
trains
us,
with
too.
a lot of them. There is a big MMA scene around here.
She's ranked what, number 5?
Ivan Salameri's close
she's
to
an
us.
All-American.
Oh, and Barboza's.
And she's ranked like 6 in the nation right now for All-American high school.
Excuse me, Nurmagomedov just dragging Barboza down
and
again.
Girls.
You asked her a question.
Barboza's able to get back up on the fence.
He does that a lot.
Sorry about that. I interrupted you, Rebecca. But there was a fight going on.
Jose is, she's only a senior right now, but that's what she wants to do. And she's an All-American, and she is ranked, I think, 6th in the entire nation for her weight class right now, boys and girls, in All-American wrestling.
And she wants to be a pro MMA fighter.
Oh, yeah. This is
Definitely,
what she
right?
wants to do.
Her name's Josie. Yeah,
Josie
my friend.
Gonzalez.
Josie Gonzalez, yeah. Well, watch out for that name coming up in women's MMA.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Snohomish, Washington. What's happening with the fight, guys? They're standing up. Barboza's leaning against the fence. Khabib's just leaning into him, making him carry his weight. Khabib's won the first 2 rounds.
Oh,
God bless you
thanks,
and your
pal.
family. Thank you, Cap. You're awesome, man.
Oh, man, these guys look exhausted.
Yeah, there's these guys have spent a lot of energy, and Khabib's just leaning against Barboza against the fence, trying to take him down.
He's been doing that the whole fight.
Edson's doing a good job of staying up right now.
All right.
So wheel kick. That would be awesome right here. Oh, and finally they're gonna break, and let's see another big flurry here. Khabib comes in with a triple jab and a right hand. Lands a nice jab there. Khabib's landing that jab at will. He's got his hands up. Barboza's
Oh, there we go.
Good call. Let's go. Because who just called the wheel kick? Edson goes for the wheel kick.
Oh, there we
he
go
went for
again.
another one.
Ducked it.
Edson went for a huge wheel kick, and Khabib jumped right under it.
going down
Edson's
kicking.
shooting it all right now, though. 5-round fight.
Just
he
3.
says. This one's a 3-round fight. Yeah.
Just
3
3
rounds or
rounds.
5. I'm
They
pretty sure
got-
this one's 5 because it's not for the interim belt.
They got a minute and
Next one's
45
gonna be
seconds
5.
left in the last round.
Yeah, and Nurmagomedov's on top. And Barboza does not look very comfortable right now. I think he's looking pretty forward to standing up and going home.
He's not comfortable.
It's
No
the
title,
co-main.
3 rounds, yes. Bear guy.
No. I'm much more comfortable.
I'm not sure what Nicole's deal with turd boot is, but there you go.
Hey. I don't know either. Oh man, he looks like he's
Edson Barboza's
praying
just
to
like,
the ref
get
to
me the
stop
hell
it."
out of here. Khabib ate the wheel kicks like a beer meat burger. Yes, he did.
That's the new.
Khabib
best
would
comment
kill
of the
Connor.
night. I like
That's
the
Cap.
burger.
Oh, hell yeah, he would.
Turd boots are the new Uggs. Aren't they the same thing? Hey, Dad, you're out of focus.
Please make that happen, Cap says.
You're out of focus.
Don't want to see any of your fighters take this kind of damage sometimes.
He's just looking at the ref like, what the fuck, man?
Barboza's like, dude, let me go home. Khabib's hitting him
He's
from the back.
tired.
Yeah. Barboza, I hate to say, he's calling it in. Khabib's behind him, and he's just like, God, he's like, I know this round's over. He has this look on there like, we're at 5.5 minutes, dude. What the fuck's going on?
He's hoping to get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Edson gets up. Oh, and he's going to run like a son of a bitch. He went for the flying knee there, though. Oh, and they're going to floor you out in the last 15 seconds. SK, that was text and mauling. Hell yeah, it was. Oh, Edson going with some big kicks at the end.
He won
Barboza
with
should
the
have done
kick.
this. Flashy step of Khabib never having space. Yeah, yo, man, I'm from Belfast. Even that Connor's relevant. Hey, welcome from Belfast, man. Appreciate you here. Khabib would kill Connor. Hell yeah, he would.
Oh, he said Khabib would kill Connor in 3rd round, but 5th round Connor would KO him. Is what the full comment said.
Connor's had trouble with this. Barboza, please win on point. Oh my God,
come on.
Mr. Blue Heart Crush you. Yeah. Well, after that Esparza decision, anything's possible at this point. Beer got wonder. Nope. You missed a horrible decision in the other female fight earlier.
Oh man, I think I was
Carla
doing
Esparza and
homework.
Cavillo. Cavillo won all 3 rounds.
Fight
Fight
over?
over. Beer got winner. Yes,
Yeah.
yes it is. We're about to go to the
Valdez Rain.
scorecards here.
Ooh.
And
Just doing
that should
replays
be
now.
3 rounds to 0 for Khabib. Probably
should,
two
it
10-8
should.
rounds. Yep, Esparza lost. Cap says, oh, hell yeah, she did. Cyborg, TKO, round 2, says Teddy.
All right.
I have not heard Rebecca pick a winner on Cyborg.
You keep
and Holly
interrupting
Holm.
me.
Okay.
I don't know, man. It's a
Okay, you got
That's
the
a loaded
mic.
question. Cyborg's a machine, but Holly can hold her weight. Holly's a beast. Are we asking who I want to win or who I think will win?
Both.
I think the odds look pretty good for Holly, actually. I want her to win. I do.
I want to see Holly KO Cyborg
Holly
too.
KO. Oh
eventually.
my God, that'd be
Does
amazing.
anyone actually want Cyborg to win outside of Brazil? No disrespect to Brazil. Oh, wait, who you got in the main? I got a Holly, dude. I got a Holly 4th round knockout.
Ooh. What I'd love to see.
Is Ronda ever coming back, Tony C? I don't think so.
I don't know.
It looks like she's probably signing with the WWE. She just directed a new 8-episode series
yeah,
series
we gotta
called Why
watch
We
that.
Fight, and we're gonna go to the decision right now.
Oh, Cap
up?
wants Cyborg to win. How come? How come you want Cyborg?
I'm not in Brazil.
And he's not in Brazil. If Holly
That's
can
right,
survive
Holly
the
won
first couple of rounds, I reckon
against
Cyborg will
gas
gas.
too much.
Yeah.
Cyborg will get
I
disqualified.
think so. I think so.
No, I got Holly round 2 KO. Her last fight was probably worst loss ever. Ronda is. Yeah, I don't think
Ronda's
Ronda's
what?
coming back.
Ronda is done. Yeah.
Well, hey, we've picked the opposite sides a couple times, Cap, so we'll go to head on one more here. I think that's a pretty even fight.
Rogan's got the sheep head.
Oh, that is awesome. Cyborg is a
Cyborg
dude.
is a dude, but it's
Oh, I was about to
Cyborg.
say, I love Holly for killing Rousey, but I just don't see her beating Cyborg. I don't know. If you guys
man,
aren't
I
watching
know.
this, Joe Rogan's interviewing Khabib Nurmagomedov with the big yellow wig on.
Now he's got one, and I think his daughter in the back there, she's got a sheep head thing too. Khabib went. Oh, what the?
I can fight with anybody. Now, if you give me 1 hour rest, I can fight one more time with Conor or Tony. That no problem.
Oh my gosh.
I can,
jeez.
I,
Now can he afford braces? Holy shit.
Oh, look at her. She's covering her mouth, Ma.
The
She
dude
can
fights
hear you.
bears. What do you want?
She can hear you. You're making her self-conscious.
Oh, the girl. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, his daughter.
Yeah, that
needs
was pretty
braces.
mean there for a teacher.
That's why I teach 5th grade, not kinder.
But she looks like one of your students. Maybe 6th grade, a little older, maybe.
Okay, well, I don't always say what I think out loud. So. the one place I can.
Russian fro,
fro,
said Mr.
yeah.
Blow. Yeah, I love it.
So my friend Mason has sheep. We could just we can make you one. Just tape sheep stuff to your head.
That's his #1 fan. She follows him all to all his events. That's great. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna read that one out loud.
man.
Oh,
No,
it's not
it
his
is not.
daughter?
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that.
It's a pretty
I just assumed.
it's a pretty dedicated fan.
Connor's home drinking whiskey, looking at Khabib, going full not Khabib.
I'm excited to see where this guy goes.
You have a lot of money there now. You need to spend this money. After when money is finished, I think you're gonna come back.
After this fight, there can be no denying that you're one of the most dangerous men on the planet Earth.
And I wanna say thank you for my whole team, Eagles and me. Большое спасибо. Большое спасибо, который мне долгое время помогает. Я один угодивший. Моему отцу, всем моим друзьям, братьям, кто были со мной.
I thought you said that this would be in Chinese.
Congratulations on an
Nope.
overwhelming performance.
Fixed it.
Maybe I just
Just
speak
listening
really good
to
Chinese.
Khabib Nurmagomedov talk, he does not sound like the kind of guy you want to owe money to. Looks like
that
some
racist?
KGB shit. No. He's saying he'll do fucking something. Khabib would shut down Connor.
I'd like to
Hell
see
yeah,
Khabib
he would.
Connor.
Connor's not fighting Khabib. Yeah, you better throw a bot. Well, you'd have to throw Mayweather money at him to get him to fight Khabib, and I don't see that happening.
Is that Cyborg and Holly?
Yep, EA UFC 3 alternate cover. Holly Holm and Cris Cyborg.
Ooh. Although you know that's bad luck.
Teddy, 50
You
million.
know that's bad luck.
Barry Weller, he still has to go through Tony. Barry got Wonder. I don't know. I mean, I think Khabib's earned as much as anybody through Barry got Wonder. Yeah, and I would like to see Khabib versus either one of them. I'd like to see any of those three guys fight each other. Oh, so a hype video for Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou.
Ooh, when's this? I love their hype videos. Makes me hyped for my own matches.
Sultan Tony is tricky. Definitely gonna be a tougher challenger. Yeah, for sure. If you guys get one pay-per-view in the next 5 years, it needs to be Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic. I'm calling it right now.
Ooh. What is this?
Conor
they're
Stipe
gonna
will win. I think Conor would lose to Khabib. Tony makes Nate again. I don't know. That's a bloodbath
not
right here.
all
I
of
gotta
them.
disagree. Conor would
See.
fight Khabib. That's like Conor would throw 100 crates of Gregory whiskey. At Khabib. Oh my God. God, we haven't seen a heavyweight fight with this big a hype and this much talent. I don't think since back in the early Mike Tyson days in boxing. If you guys don't know anything about Francis Ngannou, he was homeless about 3 years ago. He was, I can't remember what it was they call him, but he carried buckets of sand. And he went into a gym, and he was in France, and basically somebody seen him hit and said, you need to go to the United States. He's been living at the UFC training facility like some kind of experiment. Yes, outstanding fight, the heaviest puncher in the world, Beer Got Wonder. Yeah, Beer Got Wonder, they actually did a test on the hardest puncher in the world, Molotov Cocktails, Minotaurus Whiskey. And Francis Ngannou blew the record away.
What is it, the orc thing?
What was this? I don't know. The orc thing, I'm not sure, Sam. But yeah, I love Stipe Miocic. I don't see how you cannot be a Francis Ngannou fan, though. That was a dumb promo because Netflix losing money.
I love their promo videos.
You knew Netflix was okay, though, when they raised their prices and their stock went through the roof. So,
No one can touch
That was a good
Netflix
thing this
right
time.
now.
That was a good thing this time around. Teddy, who's the best fighter Francis has beat other than over the hill Overeem? I don't know. Anton Mink says who won? Khabib by domination. Francis looks like a champion, says Cap. I'm taking Stipe in that one, but Francis might be the future. Speaking of boxing, that man fighting in UFC, or he was talking with Dana. Who won? I don't think he beats very many people in the UFC, to be honest. Who won? I'm trying to wait. Khabib dominated. He didn't get the finish, but he dominated Edson Barboza. And we're coming up to the main event, Holly Holm and Cris Cyborg here real soon.
Khabib kicked his ass.
So, even though I am not showing any of the fight, Cap, he beat Curtis Blades and Arlovsky. Oh, he killed Arlovsky, and Curtis Blades is a hitter. And Freight Train Hamilton, true. Francis hits like a Ford Escort at max speed.
You see, there's your Netflix plug.
Strip Connor if not defend by July 2018. I don't know if I give him that long, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, by July, yeah, for sure.
There's your Netflix plug.
Yeah, there's a Netflix plug in the middle, bright here. Will Smith doing Netflix movies now. I think Connor is already in camp and will be 4 months, and then try to give Khabib a lot of money to take fight on short notice. Bear got one in March max.
That sounds like something he would do.
I don't know, possibly.
Oh, she has purple hair now.
Did the Natural Born Killer win? Rudolph, the Natural Born Killer, got dominated. Sorry, bro. Curtis Blades is a judo wrestling champ, just like John Jones and Rumble Johnson. Yeah,
That's always fun to watch.
Curtis Blades is going to be fighting Mark Hunt here coming up too, and that's a really interesting fight.
When?
It's going to be on a fight night, I believe, here coming up in about a
that.
month or so. Floyd will never fight in the UFC, even if he thought he would. When MMA training sessions would make him say "F this." The one and only. No doubt. Yeah, he's got hundreds of millions of dollars. Why is he going to step in the cage? Yeah, he has no incentive.
Love Mark Hunt.
Love Beer got wonder. Yeah,
Mark Hunt's
everybody
been a
loves
long
Mark
time
Hunt.
favorite in this house.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark Hunt and Roy Nelson are been two of our favorites for a long time. Mark Hunt KO's Razor Blades. I think so, Teddy. I hope so. I knew what you meant, Cap. And judo was awesome. Curtis Blades GMO American beef can't beat Nagano organic wildebeest. I love it. Cap Junior College.
Wait.
Sure.
Shut up. DC's talking about the fight. What'd he say? I love Daniel Cormier.
I barely speak English. Don't listen to me.
No, DC, Ma.
Love DC also, says
Oh,
Bear
yeah.
Got Wonder. Hey, you got another DC fan there. Took me a little while to come around to DC, but I'm a big fan now.
He was too on John Jones. I've liked DC since the beginning. Nothing against John Jones.
DC top 3 all
DC
time
doesn't
for
get
sure.
the credit that he
DC should be
deserves.
fighting Gus. He beat Gus too, yeah. Top 5 at worst. I
Yeah.
agree with you, Cap.
What?
Did you guys see? Well, if you did, if you probably watched my next video, that John Jones could be back
Oh,
in
they're
3
doing
months.
the promo video right now.
Using Mr. Snook and the Rock Bottom. I got Holly Holm too. Maybe not quite in that creative way, but main event guys are coming down to the cage. Is this the most anticipated female fight in the history of MMA at this point?
No, Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm was.
Let's go Holly, says SK. Yeah, but these are the two most talented.
Ronda's not there. The most talented is being represented.
A whole level. And check it out. This was a game that was funded.
Oh, this could end quickly though. Yes, it could. Right? Holly Holm by his sister. I'd love to see that, Teddy.
Yeah, and had an entire level was like actually had its.
I'm not saying I hate Cris Cyborg, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings to see her knocked unconscious in a bloody pool. Yeah, Holly F that TRT cheater up. For sure, Zoltan. I would love to see Holm win, but I think she's going to get her over early, possibly. Jones is getting off easy because Dana's telling you side of heavy. We need Jones versus Brock. And I want to see Jones versus Brock. I admit, the one thing, if John Jones comes back, the one thing I do not want to see him do is fight Daniel Cormier again. If he comes back, I don't want to see him at light heavyweight. He's got to go up to heavyweight. I think there's a lot of good matchups there for him. Holly says Dom Sugar. Another Holly.
Yep, the only answer. He actually didn't have it in by the time the game was released, but they said, you know what, just go ahead and send it and we'll put it in now.
Oh, and you can tell she broke her sweat before she came out. No Edson Barboza there. Jones Cook versus Brock Royd, says Mitchell. For sure. Hey, I want to see it though. Who doesn't? The preacher's daughter, for sure. Good one, Mitchell. Scap, yeah. Let him play, says Mitchell. I miss Misha Tate, says the one and only. Cyborg got the voice though. Oh, she's got a scary voice, SK. What about Cyborg and Khabib Nurmagomedov in some kind of mafia movie? I could just see them as like the feuding overlords in some kind of KGB movie.
That's the risk you take when you pay for something.
The fight's going. The announcement's coming right now, Muskie Hunter. So I'm not going to say anything for a minute because I'm going to let
Bruce Buffer,
Bruce Buffer do the talking. Yes.
Jones versus DC.
And then Cyborg coming down
He's
to the ring.
exhausted.
Yeah, please no more. Please no more Jones versus DC. Jones, come back. Let him fight heavyweight.
John Coke Poke Jones. I like that one.
Well, you can't say Cyborg doesn't look comfortable walking down to the ring. I used to go to the gym with Holly before she was in UFC.
Very
And
cool.
she's sweet, cool. That's awesome.
Are you from around here?
John Jones versus Alistair Overeem or Brock. I think he kills them both, but it'd be great. Are you gonna stream the fight live? I'd get kicked, Anthony. Sorry, man. I'd get kicked so fast.
Yeah.
Bones versus Kane. Bones versus Kane. That's another great one. Teddy, I would love to see that fight. I'd love to see John Jones versus Mark Hunt, to be honest. Let Mark Hunt get a hold of that chin if he could catch him. It might be too slow for him. Albuquerque, New Mexico. They're Dumb Sugar. Well, hello there in Albuquerque. Home of Diego Sanchez.
And Breaking Bad.
We'll go with Diego Sanchez. Although Breaking Bad might be the greatest show of all time.
He has a Walter White scruff.
I am the one who knocks. Wish I could see Hulk. Oh my God. Jones would break his shin on Hunt.
Ooh,
That's quite possibly, Teddy. Dumb Sugar.
I don't want to see it.
Oh, they had
check
the
leg
Anderson
kick
Silva.
Like that again.
Yeah, that brings
every
back
time,
flashbacks of
every
Anderson
time
Silva
I see
and Chris
a check leg
Weidman.
kick, I just get
Agree.
chills.
DC is getting closer. He may eventually get Jones. One always said, I just don't think so. I don't want to see him get head kick knockout
DC
again.
Jones is exhausted.
Breaking Bad top 3. Oh, for sure, Cap. For me, it's Breaking Bad and Sopranos are on the top. Shoot me, but I have not gone into Game of Thrones yet. I just haven't had the time. But I do plan
It's
on
so
it eventually.
hard to find.
I just wish Ronda never fell off. She was so good. If anyone would knock her off, though, I'm glad it was Holm. Andrew said.
You know, I can
That's
agree
because
with
Ronda
that.
start.
I can agree with that.
Dexter is one of my favorites. Ozarks is good. I haven't watched Ozarks yet. I'd love to watch
Ozarks
that.
looks
Jones
good.
versus Hunt. For sure. John Jones versus Hunt. John Jones on 2 pounds. Cyborg. Actually,
John Jones.
look forward. I am inspired. You will see this week a John Jones versus Mark Hunt promo video. So we'll put the DC talk to rest.
Did you just decide that right now?
It is decided. Breaking Bad, Sopranos, The Wire, and Oz. I haven't seen a lot of The Wire and Oz. I've heard they're good. Breaking Bad and Sopranos are definitely my 2 favorites.
Hunt's a
On a
hard
hard hitter. Hell yeah, he is. Oh, man.
The 100.
Beer Cup
You know-
Wonder. I'm not going to comment on that.
That's
but
fair.
who you rooting for? I'm rooting for Holm. I hope Holly walks away with the head of another giant. Let's go, Holly. Hell yeah. The walk-off hitter. That'd be awesome. Jones versus Mir. Oh, Jones would destroy Frank Mir right now. You just want to see Frank Mir get his ass kicked. Last Man on Earth is a funny show. You guys watch that a little bit, right?
That is a funny show.
Which one?
The Last Man on Earth. That is a funny show.
I've walked in on a few minutes of it.
It's funny, but some of the characters just fucking annoy me. Which is bad, because they're nice people, but their voices kind of bother me.
1 yard line, run the ball. Oh, God, Ray. Hey, the 1 yard line? That one? Yeah. Yeah, I should have ran the beast, but we got one out of that team.
Bruce Buffer gets paid more for his voice than any pop singer. You think Bruce Buffer drinks coffee? He drinks tea.
Bruce is the best in the biz for sure, beer. For
I love
sure.
Bruce.
The fact that him and Michael Buffer are brothers, that's
Oh yeah.
that's amazing.
That's cool.
Oh, I would pay. I would drop $100 on that.
That one pink icon won't let that go. Cyborg.
Oh, that's great. I hope not. Oh, she is a huge favorite. Very disrespectful to Holly.
Oh.
Bruce broke his knee during a 360 announce. Oh, I remember that. It's time. Yep. Yes, I get it. 1 yard line. Run the ball. 1 yard line. First time Holly's fighting a man.
Oh no, that other guy
In a
trained
cage.
with her.
She's probably knocked out a few boyfriends back in the day.
I feel Holm will do very good as well. I hope so. Hey.
Go Hawks. That's right, Mike. We got to beat the Arizona Cardinals this week and need a little bit of help from the Falcons, but I'm ready for the playoffs. It's a
Last
good
week's
win
game
against
was
Dallas
good.
last week.
Last
And
week's game
with
was
that,
good.
let's jump into the main event here.
Ma, it's like Pigeon versus Brown.
Okay.
Holly's Pidge. Or I mean Holly's Brown.
This is off topic, but I've
And,
never had people read
Cyborg
my
is
comments.
Pidge.
This is cool. Well, thank you, Muskie Hunter. Yeah, I like to do
yeah.
that. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for
Again, I hope
commenting.
Holly wins, but I can't really see it, so sorry, I'm calling it. Cyborg wins. Beer got Wilder. Yeah.
You know, it's a toss up.
We'll see, man. I'm kind of leaning towards Holly and leaning towards maybe Cyborg's more of a favorite, but I really want to see Holly.
Alright.
Okay, no questions, please. Let us watch the fight. Can you go, please? All right, let's watch the fight. I agree.
A lot of action. A lot of people are betting on Holly TKO or KO.
Holly's got underhooks
Holly-
on Cyborg here, actually.
In round 2. She's just holding there. Holly in 4.
Yeah, she's that's a good call, and she was going to try to make Herb Dean break there. But that tells me something. I'm surprised she was able to get underhooks that easy into the fight. She's got to stay away from that tie clinch of Cyborg.
Yeah.
It's going to help, but Holly's a
Yeah,
little taller.
Timmy.
For sure. Kick her ass, Holly.
What time is it? Time to see Holly kick her ass.
Oh, 1-2 from Holly. Zoltan, Holly
says
Holly
kick
winning
his
so
ass,
far in the
Holly.
first, yeah. Well, Holly's known for her kicks, but she was one of the greatest female professional boxers in the history of boxing, probably the greatest. So, I wouldn't mind seeing Cyborg try to box with her some. Ooh, Cyborg goes for the body kick. A lot of posturing here. You got two veterans. Both hands up. And these are excellent strikers here. Oh, right hand from Cyborg. Wants to keep her distance and chop down her head, leg, then outbox her. That sounds like a good strategy. Yeah, Cyborg's smiling at Holly when she hits her. She's smiling, she head kick, knocks her out.
Do you want me to call it again? Okay.
Oh, nice right hand from Cyborg. Very much so, Zoltan. Honestly, I think Holly might be stronger. Even though everybody thinks Cyborg is. Holly looks much healthier at 145. That would be nice. Put some pink toenail polish on Cyborg's head. Yeah, I don't want to get kicked, man. Who's leading more strikes? I'd say it's a pretty close first round. Maybe Cyborg by a little bit. She just landed a knee. Holm is one in the clinch, but there's been no takedowns. Hi, Rambo. How's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. You watching this live? Thank you, Nitro.
Oh.
Sorry, a lot of posturing right now. Sorry, guys. A little more commentary here, though. A lot of posturing in the ring, in the cage. Obviously, just a lot of dancing around right now. Leg kick from Cyborg.
Finishing the first
Holm
round.
lands a right hand and a kick over the top to the body. Oh, and Cyborg ends it with a Superman punch at the end. You know, thanks, man. Want me to sub?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
sub.
Hell yeah, Rambo.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys.
McGregor versus Khabib. That would be Conor McGregor's
That would be
funeral.
entertaining.
Thank you, Cap. Everybody
Yeah.
subscribe. That's true. Thank you, Nitro. Hey, hello. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in, Austin.
Yeah, hey, Linwood.
Why not I sub? Thank you, Slewing Giant. Hey, Linwood here. Linwood's about 10 miles from us.
Thanks
I
for
liked
subbing,
and sub.
guys.
Thank you, Muskie. Sounds good. Okay, done. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody that likes and subscribe. That helps the channel move up in the rankings a lot.
Maybe they'll
And I
stop
really enjoy
demonetizing
doing
me.
this. So, how's the fight
going?
going?
It's in between the first and
Pretty
second
even
rounds.
first round. Both fighters
They're just
landed
kind
a
of
few
feeling each
strikes.
other
It's
out.
kind of hard to tell. Yeah, a lot of filling out.
Kind of feeling each other out. Going to the second right
You got
now.
really veteran strikers here. Holmes got some swelling on the nose. Cyborg lands a little leg kick. And they're just posturing back and forth. A lot of feints. Holmes is throwing a lot of feints. He's throwing a lot of hip feints. So I just landed a leg kick there. Head kick Cyborg. Didn't even get stunned. Nobody's stunned yet.
well,
You're the
we'll
only
read your
person who reads my comments. Well, thank you, Rambo.
Well, thanks for
Thanks for
commenting.
coming in, man. Of course.
Thanks for participating.
I try to do this to kind of separate from some other shows. Zoltan Cyborg nose bleeding.
You can't
Oh
tell
yeah,
with the hair.
come on.
Maybe that's why she dyed it
Come
red.
on, make
so you
that.
can't see the
Oh,
blood.
nice leg kick from Cyborg there. Nice 1-2 from
Rudolph
Holly.
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I like that. Zoltan Holm wants to take her into deep water. Yes, she does. I think Cyborg will gas. Holly almost faints. That means she is reading. Yeah, for sure, John. Who is more accurate? I would say Holly. Honestly, I can tell you both are nice.
dude.
Thank you very much. Awesome, you guys are cool. As I went through loads of streams to try and find place good.
thanks.
Thank you very much, Bear Gut. Man, that means a lot. Watching from Salt Lake. Great job, guys. Well, thank you very much. I love Salt Lake City. Spent a little time there, opened up a couple windows in Utah. Cyborg fighting smart. Cap says, yes, she is. Fighting smart. Who will win? Well, Austin, I'm hoping for Holly. She definitely did used to be reckless.
New Hampshire.
I'd like to
wow,
meet you.
that's
Hey, if
a
you're
long
close,
ways
man.
away. Hey, that's pretty cool.
The
New
both.
Hampshire. Farting smart.
Friends there tonight.
Huh?
That's had several interviews.
Holly Holm, the champ.
Hey,
that
that's
would
pretty
that would
cool.
be awesome, Austin. Holly looking really impressive. Hey,
Wisconsin.
I'm happy so far. Oh, nice right hand from Holly, and they hook.
Ontario,
Oh, Holly!
Canada. I love
Holly's
Canada.
got the underhook. She is really impressing me. And the hi from Tampa. How's it going, Aaron? Holly is impressing me very much so in the grasp. She's getting underhooks almost every time and then breaking. Dude, make sure you enjoy the fight. We appreciate the commentary, but enjoy the fight. Thanks. From Dallas here.
Dallas.
Thanks, Sully. Yeah, I'm enjoying the fight, and somebody else criticized me for not commentating enough, so I'll try to find
Happy medium.
a balance here. But yeah, hi, how's you guys' day? Our day is great, Rambo. It's a good
Holly does
good
deserve
spending
to
it with
win.
you
Yeah,
guys.
she's.
For
I
sure,
want her to
Bear.
win.
Oh, Cyborg goes for a head
Get
kick
out
there.
Holly.
Holly blocks it.
Holly's the favorite. Even if not in the
All right,
odds.
and they're going in the clinch.
Everybody
Cyborg's got
loves
one
Holly.
underhook. Cyborg's going for that second underhook, and Holly breaks it up, throwing a nice elbow over the top.
Oh, I wish she'd throw some knees.
Oh, nice jab from Holly. I think Holly's winning this
We
round.
have two
I don't know
cats
who won the
and
first
two
round.
dogs.
I think that Holm is winning this round. Nice right hand from
Second
Cyborg come
round.
first, and she's trying
The
to get that
second half of
aggressive
the
clinch.
second round.
She's going back behind the neck. Cyborg's going back behind the neck, trying to get that tie clinch, and she's got. Luckily, Holm's got one underhook. Cyborg's got an underhook. Oh, she's got that clinch. She had her hands clenched behind her head. Luckily, Holmes is a little taller.
Says Cyborg is too old. How old
Let's
is
go,
Cyborg?
Holly, for sure. I'm not sure how old Cyborg is. I didn't see. She's in her mid-30s, though. I think they're both in their mid-30s.
How old is Cris Cyborg?
Here's what I found on
So, young Becca, how old is Cris Cyborg?
let me see.
Who's winning so far? I can't get a dark. I'm going for Holly. Holm is older. Okay, I thought she might be a little
She's
older, so we're
32.
going to catch a knee and go night-night. Cyborg's only 32?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Holly being aggressive? Holly's
How
being
old
very
is Holly
aggressive.
Holm?
I think Holly's definitely winning the second round. She's
Oh,
winning
not Holly
in
Holm, though.
the grappling game. Cyborg goes for a head kick. Oh, Cyborg just landed a head kick to the side and a nice right hand. Oh, another nice right hand for Cyborg.
Holly's actually 4
Nice
years
body
older
kick.
than Cyborg. Holly's 36 and Cyborg's 32.
She boxed for a long time.
Yeah.
Cyborg put
She's
together
looking
some
good,
nice
though.
exchanges there. Might have won the round there. Holly won first 2 rounds. Possibly Zoltan.
Ooh.
Cyborg's trying to steal it there at the end. She just landed another
Take
right
her
hand.
down.
What if Holly got the takedown? She's doing a really good job of getting the underhooks there.
She got the
I would
underhook,
give
pushed
that
her over
round.
the cage again.
I would give
She's
that
feeling
round
her
to
out.
Holly, but I know a lot of judges. You can definitely steal it in that last 20 seconds. What's your
Favorite
guys' favorite football
team?
team? Well, gotta go with the Hawks, man. Yeah, I'm rooting for Cyborg, but she lost the
Holly
first 2
landed any
rounds.
kicks?
Holly
Just
landed any
little
kicks?
ones.
Yeah, a couple leg and body kicks. She hasn't gone upstairs yet. Cyborg landed a couple to the head, but nothing
They're
real
still
clean.
fainting a lot, feeling each other out. I have a feeling that they're gonna come back swinging in here.
Yeah, socks. Oh, thank you, Rambo. Go Dallas Cowboys, Austin.
Well,
yeah, sorry we had to do that to you last week there, Austin.
That was a
but
good game last week, though. That was fun to watch.
That was a good game, and Ezekiel Elliott's got a hell of a future. And so does Dak Prescott. I'm a big fan of both of them. Where you guys at? We're in Lake Stevens. Our Christmas was great. Thank you, Rambo. How was yours? Dana's on the 1 yard line for making Khabib versus Connor, but you know how that is. I love it, Mitchell. Good fight by Holly so far, for sure.
Alright, they're back at it.
Okay, we're back on.
Round 3
Thanks,
of
guys.
5.
So if I don't read your comments now, it's because I'm watching the fight. Cyborg comes out with a high kick. Misses, and they're just posturing. Holly's really good at those feints, and she's throwing those hip feints a lot.
I hope they don't do that the whole 5 rounds, though. Like,
I just imagine if Holly had a judo background.
Oh, there she goes.
With the way that she uses those hips, she would be really dangerous.
She's
Nice
testing
landing jab by Holly.
Kicks now.
Cyborg misses a head
Haven't
kick.
landed any.
I have a feeling Holly's going to start going high here pretty soon. Right hand. Cyborg has underhooks
She
for the
just went
first
for a
time in
high
the fight.
kick, but she didn't land it. Right before Cyborg.
Cyborg landed some knees to the body. That last one was pretty hard. Holm needs to get out of there. She does not want to be up against the fence with Cyborg. Oh, another nice knee from Cyborg. And I think that hurt Holm a little bit.
She's starting to gas. Not...
Well, though, she hit her with 3 knees, and 2 of those were really good, if not all 3. So, I mean, Cyborg's definitely had the dominant clinch between the 2 of them in the past. And always just throwing that jab out there. I'll let you guys know what happened. They're in the middle of the ring. Cyborg threw a 1-2, landed, grazed with the left. Holly grazes with the jab.
No, we can't show it because they'll shut it off.
Sorry, Rambo, man. I don't want to get kicked. But we appreciate you and appreciate you subscribing.
Takes them like 3 seconds to shut it off.
Yeah, Cyborg goes for a kick to the leg there, and Holly kind of shoots in. Foot stomp from Holly Holm. That's some old school.
Favorite UFC
Who's
fighter?
favorite UFC fighter right now? Probably Steve Miocic right now for me. Just because he's a firefighter and the heavyweight champion, so he's like a real-life superhero. Holly keep backpedaling for sure. Oh, nice right hand from Cyborg, and she just landed that knee to the body. She needs to keep her head really high, because if she gets hit by those knees... Oh, Holly went up to the head. Here. Holly went up for a big head kick. Cyborg blocked it that time.
David liked the Korean Zombie a lot when he was little.
Nice right hand from Holly. She's starting to feel the pressure, and she definitely does not want to get caught in that clinch again from Cyborg. So Cyborg lands a right hand. They exchange right hands. And they're just posturing more of a boxing match there. Oh, nice body kick from Holly. She lands a 1-2 and a body kick. And Cyborg just really measuring her. Holmes is keeping her at bay with some kicks there.
You can call me anything you want.
Side
well, at first
kick
I
to
thought
the
it
body.
said Lanko.
Oh, and they both exchange 1-2s.
Panko chicken.
Just a lot of posturing and feigning there. Cyborg goes for a body kick. Holly blocks it. Oh, nice left hand from Holly.
He says Connor will beat Khabib. Don't sell Khabib
Oh, Cyborg
short,
goes
man.
for a big right hand, and Holmes ducks under it really well. Oh,
I'm
and
ready to
Cyborg
see
tries
where
to
he
grip,
goes.
and Holmes gets double underhook and pushes her off easily. Cyborg just landed a body kick.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
real
Mike.
clean, though. Goes for the leg kick and hits a 1-2 from Cyborg. She's starting to counter Holm. Yeah, she landed another left coming in. Cyborg might be getting her timing down.
The audio is the
Holm
important
goes
part.
for the head kick.
Hello, Rambo. The double champ
Cyborg went for a head kick and missed.
Damn right.
Goes for the body kick, mostly blocked. Holm goes for a quick head kick and misses. Nice leg kick from Holly Holm.
Oh no, they're talking
And
about
Cyborg
Khabib
definitely
fine.
has... Oh, they both land right hands. Hard right hands. And good job by Holly again. Cyborg tries to clinch. Holmes
No
gets the
problem,
underhooks and
Brendan.
pushes her away right
This is his
away.
hobby. He likes doing it.
I'm very impressed with Holly Holm's underhooks in this game, in this fight. Cyborg misses a spinning head kick. Oh,
there
Holly
she
goes
goes,
up,
lands a high
goes up
kick.
for the head kick, but Cyborg's seen it coming. landed with the elbow, tried to throw it again, and Cyborg caught it, pushes her into the fence, and throws a knee to the body, and they break. Holm's not going to let her get her up against the fence, though, and that's been very good.
Thanks, Rambo.
Leg kick from Holm.
We're tired too, but we like making it.
Nice left hand from Cyborg. Oh, nice big body kick from Cyborg.
Oh, wow, that's late.
Oh, and Holm
only
throws,
$9.50
Holm throws a
here.
1-2. Oh, Cyborg just landed
You
a
missed the New
Superman
Hampshire
punch
one.
and a flurry of punches near the bell. It was a good thing for Holly that the round was ending. Her face is beat up.
It's past your bedtime.
I go to bed at 9, Rambo says.
You
I
stay up a
wait
little
11:50.
longer.
Thank you. I wish I could go to bed at 9. Mike is the new Goldie. Well, thank you, Teddy. That is a huge
2 to 1
compliment.
home.
2-1 Home. It might be 29, 2-1
I
Home.
hope so.
That was definitely Cyborg's round. The other ones, they were close.
I don't want this to come down to a decision, though.
It's really hard to say what the judges are looking for. I still think that somebody's going to end this fight. I don't think it goes the distance. I think somebody gets worn out. I want to watch the whole video. Oh, it's awesome. I'm tired.
2 a.m. and
Oh, wow.
here I come.
Thanks for tuning in, man. Predictions for Super Bowl?
Wow. Night owl.
Oh, go Hawks. Yep, 2-1 Home. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Yeah, I hope so.
We're most likely not going to end up in the Super Bowl. I don't know. Patriots look pretty good. Falcons could be a sleeper.
Patriots
and Rams.
It'd be a good game.
That would be a very good game. Rams look really good. All right, I'm going to get back to the fight here though. Nice jab from Cyborg. She's starting to throw that
Energy's
jab.
up.
Yep, she just landed a
Energy's
1-2. Cyborg's really got a game plan down now. You can tell she's really working on her timing.
It's round 4. They're getting into it.
Oh, nice left hand from Holm there. Oh, Holm goes for the head kick. The problem is they're both counter punchers, and that's where you see a lot of posturing. Oh, Cyborg goes for a flying knee, but misses pretty big. And they're really just filling the distance. Cyborg's putting her hand out there. Holmes lands a quick jab there. Nothing real big. Oh, Cyborg with that movement. They both exchange punches. Posturing again in the middle of the cage there.
Temperature outside.
Just kind of feigning. Cyborg goes to
I
the
don't know,
body
like
kick.
40.
Didn't look like it landed real clean, but it did land.
It got warmer recently. It was real fucking
Oh,
cold.
Holm lands a 1-2. It wasn't cold for here, though. Oh, Holm goes up top for the head kick, but Cyborg blocks it pretty easy. I'm not sure Holm's fast enough to get Cyborg with the head kick.
It's round 4
Nice right
now.
hook, though. I think
The
Holm's
first half
winning this
of
round.
4 right now.
And I think
All right,
Holmes
Rambo,
winning this
we'll see you in
round.
a
She
minute.
probably won 1 and 2. Cyborg goes for the head kick. Oh, nice left hook from Holly.
-4. Oh my god.
And the jab
Damn.
from Cyborg.
Where are you
Oh,
guys?
another nice jab from Cyborg. Holm lands a kind of do-nothing leg kick.
It's not so cold here so much as wet. It's wet.
Yeah,
and
we
it's
do earn our
windy.
reputation for being wet, for sure.
It does rain
Oh,
a lot.
Holm throws a big right hook, but misses pretty big.
Wisconsin, that makes
Oh, and
sense.
she's filling her out, goes to the body kick, they're blocked, and Cyborg lands a good leg kick there.
Just stay warm.
Holm going for the body kick, it's blocked. Cyborg lands a body kick. Holm throws a 1-2 that misses.
I'm sure.
Oh, nice left hook landed for Holm. Feeler leg kick for Cyborg. Another one. Oh, and then Holm goes for a big body kick. That was a hard body kick. Yeah, and that kick to the body that finds the elbow of Holly Holm from Cyborg there.
Just reaching the second half of round 4.
Oh,
And the
Cyborg lands a
energy
right
keeps
hand.
picking up. More kicks.
Cyborg with the
from
front
Cyborg.
kick to the body.
Lands it.
And then
Holly
Holm comes back with a
returns.
front kick. This is very much a
Cyborg misses a head
puncher's
kick.
fight. Oh, they exchange
misses
lefts
it.
over the top. Cyborg lands a jab. Holly lands a body kick. They're really exchanging every time, even though when they're dancing. Oh, and Cyborg's trying to get the clinch. She's got a knee, and she had underhooks for a second.
Another knee.
They're fighting the left underhook. Cyborg's got a right underhook, and she's fighting really hard. She's got her hand behind Holly's head, which is really bad news for Holly if she's able to get her in that tie clinch. Holly's been fighting, and they break. Holly's been fighting off this underhook so good. Cyborg throws a desperation kick and just hits the elbow. Cyborg's getting very aggressive. Holmes throws a leg kick and it lands, and Cyborg misses a high kick.
Another exchange.
Nice left hand by Holm. Cyborg, I think, is using up a lot of energy.
Holly seems like she's gearing up for something.
Yeah, and they are just posturing in the cage right now. Cyborg throws a feeling front kick, but nothing there. Holm lands his right hook, and then body kick blocked by Cyborg. They just exchange 1-2s in the center of the cage. A lot of exchanges in the middle going into the 5th round. It's 2 rounds apiece. I would agree, Cap. Is this on a channel, Embo says? Fight Pass. Only won the first 2, Cap says. Yeah. Oh, nice body kick from Holmio. It's a pay-per-view, man. Sorry. Oh, nice left hand over the top from Cyborg. Nice left hook. Holly misses a 1-2 at the end there.
I would have liked to see this energy a couple rounds ago.
It's a 5-round fight, though. She's pacing herself.
Going into the last round here, I
think this is setting up for an explosive. Yeah.
Oh,
They exchanged a lot of punches.
They're about to come out.
They saved something for this 5th round, and I think this is going to get exciting. Cyborg should smash everyone at the weight. UFC created this division for her, or she is overrated, Teddy says. I think she's TRT. 2-2. I agree, Link 29. I'd say 2-2 also. Although those first 2 rounds were pretty close.
This next round's going to be something
I'm tired,
though.
Emma says. I've been tired too, man. I'm getting over a cold. But I know it's a lot later where you are. It's only 10 o'clock here.
Oh, we got one more round left.
Final round. Cyborg stood up through almost the whole round. She's just pacing back and forth.
We're all tired,
Timmy Hum says yes.
Every time someone in class is so tired.
We're Americans. We're all tired.
I
don't like the colds. No, man, I'm sick of this cold. I was fighting at the last cast I did a week ago, and I'm thinking I'm about over this thing.
The biggest beast is pathetic when
Keeps
they're
coming
sick.
back. Oh, nice body kick by Holm coming into it.
For this round.
Lands a jab
see it.
from Holm. Yeah, Cyborg looks super aggressive in her movement. Holmes goes up with a kick and misses. Cyborg lands a jab. Holmes throws a couple punches there,
she
but
got
really nothing.
By her board
really
to
nothing
watch her
landed.
fingers.
Holm goes up for a head kick, but it's blocked by Cyborg. Misses about 4 punches. Cyborg blocks easily.
Cyborg lands a body kick.
Yeah, and a leg kick. 2 leg kicks in a row. Fast leg kicks. 3 big. Oh, and Holm goes for like a Superman elbow. Just grazed her. But Cyborg's got a clinch, and she just threw a couple knees. Just landed a couple knees. This is not where Holm wants to be up against the cage. And Cyborg has, well, she has 1 underhook. Oh, now Holm has underhooks. Oh, now Cyborg has an underhook. This has really been a fight of underhooks, and I'm really impressed with how well Holly Holm has done. Strike say 85-45 in favor of Cyborg. Stamina's not a problem for her. No, not for either one of them. So Cyborg could be winning on the card. She has landed a lot more shots. Holm misses with a head kick. Nice body kick from Cyborg. Good showing by both women, no matter what happens. Oh, they both go for leg kicks. Twice, and then Holly lands a body kick. It's like It's like they're sharing a brain almost sometimes. One goes for a front kick, the other one goes for a front kick at the same time. Oh, and they both land big hooks. Oh, nice 3-punch
Dad.
combo from Holm.
You know what analogy
Nice body
I
kick
could
from
use?
Cyborg.
Kylo Ren and Rey.
I think we all know. Oh,
They're
nice
just
body kick
mirroring
from
each
Holm.
other.
Cyborg lands a jab over the top, and Holm landed a good body shot, and she just landed a big right hand on Cyborg. Cyborg's chin's never really been tested. Cyborg lands a good leg kick and a body kick. Oh, Holmes lands a good one too. This is a good competitive showing from both girls. Holmes throws 3 punches and a head kick, misses everything. Holm goes for the body kick and Cyborg blocks it. Oh, Cyborg goes for the Superman punches, misses.
Oh, yeah,
And they're going back for the
Rambo.
clinch, and Cyborg lands a knee. And they're out of the clinch quickly, but not before Cyborg lands a good leg kick on the way out. Cyborg's stalking her now. She just landed a big right hand. Holmes going to get it back in the middle of the cage.
Cyborg goes for another knee.
And she missed. A lot of misses there. Jab landed for Cyborg. Another jab landed for Cyborg. She's out throwing. Holm now lands
Small
a right
body
hand. Holm throws 3 punches, most of them blocked.
How's the future beer? Huh?
Future beer, I'm not sure. Oh,
Well, it won't take us
Cyborg
till
lands a
2.
big combo, big
It's the last round here, Rambo.
4-hit combo there. Holm lands a nice left hook there. Yeah, I'm still nursing this cold, so I'm trying to not go too heavy on the beer.
Really good idea.
So, you
Fast
can't say
combo
Holmes
by
not
Holm.
trying with those fast combos. For sure. Oh, Cyborg lands a big right hand. That's a nose breaker. That was right in the center of her face. Oh,
Got a
nice
fast
body
combo
kick from Holm.
exchanges.
Oh, nice. Oh, 2 big shots from
Last
Holm in the
40
face.
seconds of the
And
last
Cyborg
round.
just moved forward when she got hit. And goes in for 2
she's in a
flying
clinch again.
knees.
Cyborg's doing knees.
Yeah, there's 30 seconds in the round, and both these guys look like they know it. Cyborg's trying to get that those underhooks, and Holmes fighting it off. This was really an entertaining classic chess match. But Holm with a knee to the body with the underhook there. Oh, Cyborg with big knees at the end from the tie clinch. Oh, and they're going to end it exchanging right hands in the middle. Damn it, Cyborg edge out decision.
Right.
Yeah, I think she did, Zoltan. She probably won 3, possibly 4 rounds. 48-47 Cyborg. I think that's a good call, link 29. When's the latest she ever stayed up? I've stayed up for days, Rambo. I used to work graveyard. I think Cyborg won, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think Cyborg probably unanimous decision. Lomachenko beast everyone.
That was a
Lomachenko is
Fight though to
awesome.
admire Holm.
I would
Very
actually
much.
like to see him fight in MMA. Who's next for Cyborg? I don't know. JoJo's too small. Amanda Nunez. Good to see y'all. Oh, thank you, Dean. Good to see you. Oh, well, they tried for sure. Why am I saying bad words? I don't know. You must have been on another cast for a minute. You saw to beat Cyborg. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, she still got to pass the drug test. Later, man. Thanks for tuning in, Tony. Holly for a part 2
Total
rematch.
strikes. I heard- ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cyborg
I don't know if you can get a rematch out of
way
this
more
one.
strikes than Holly.
I think
especially
Holly's
in
probably in the
last
twilight of her
round.
career.
Man.
So, still waiting on the decision here. Thanks for the stream. Have a happy and safe New Year's, folks. Jess says, hey, thank you. You too, man. Have a nice, safe New Year's. Cody TJ rematch. Who wins? I say
love
TJ.
I love TJ.
How long has she stayed up? Rebecca,
Me?
she probably sleeps less than I do.
Oh,
She's in
I
about
have finals.
8
I stayed
extracurricular
up for
activities
days.
and
Like
all
10,
honors
yeah.
classes.
Oh
so.
yeah, I got finals. I got shows. I've stayed up for days.
The official decision is brought to you by Metro PCS, who brings you
I'm staying till the end. Well, thank you. I
There we go.
appreciate it.
Here comes the
Pretty boring
decision.
fight, though, Caden says. Cyborg won. Is she in college?
Oh no, I'm
No.
a sophomore in high school.
Oh, and here's
Starting
the
to
decision
apply
here.
though. Wish me luck.
Never know. Go either way.
The judges for the contest, 49-46.
49, 46, 48, 47.
47 for the winner by unanimous decision.
And that's going to be a wrap.
Yeah.
Cyborg 49, 46, 48, 47, 48, 47. So those of you that called 48, 47, that's where it's at.
Unanimous
And
decision.
I don't think 49,
Cyborg.
46 is too far out there. Still, for sure. Is a sophomore? Yes.
Yeah, I am a sophomore. In high school though.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks for. Hey, thank you for tuning in, Rodolph. We really appreciate everybody.
So what's they got
As
to
you can
say?
see, oh yeah, we'll
they
see.
got
Well, thanks
surprised.
guys. They will test her and strap the belt. I was wrong.
Thanks,
Well,
Dean.
thank you, Dean. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Oh, a lot of us
Hopefully
were
we'll see
wrong.
you soon. I'm a weird dude though. Oh, Rambo. Oh, jeez. No. Hey,
Oh,
don't
Rainbow's
insult a fan.
fun.
Yeah.
Rainbow's fun.
Let's go, Mike. Well, thank you, Teddy. Thanks for tuning in, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank you,
watching.
guys. Happy New Year's to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody, anybody who hasn't subscribed, if I were Holly, I would call out.
Yeah, Holly held her own.
I'll
That
call
was a
Cyborg for
good
being busted for
fight.
TOT, slamming the
I'm very
UFC,
impressed
promoting
with
her and
Holly.
retire, but she's too classy. Yeah, she is too classy. Great fight. I will disagree with one of the comments. Sorry, Caden. That was not a boring fight for me. Happy New Year to you. Thank you. Have a nice day. That was not a boring fight for me because that was very much a chess match between two counterpunchers. I was highly entertained by the battle of the underhooks and just Holly Holm's ability to keep Cyborg from going in the clinch. And I actually really enjoyed the fight. For us now, well, we're gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you very much. Everyone have a happy New Year. Don't drink too much. Please don't drink and drive. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and tell my friends to sub this awesome channel. Thank you so much, man.
Bye.
What's
Thanks for
up,
staying
mad
up with
dudes?
us.
Hey, bye. I know you guys are
It's warm out
tired.
there.
Francis beats that ORC.
Cyborg
Who
won
won?
by unanimous
Cyborg
decision
won
after
unanimous
all 5
decision.
rounds.
Bye. Bye, man. Yeah, Cyborg
Bye.
49, 46, 48, 47, 48,
fight.
47. Happy New Year.
Evenly matched.
Yep. You too. Good night, guys. Everyone have a happy New Year, and I will see you soon.